Hello everyone, this is an SC Spectrum, but on a little side hustle, I suppose. EPL. Let's fucking go, soccer boy.
Let's go.
We are on.
Hang on. I was told not to say soccer, Jimmy, but
Yes. Please do not call it soccer.
Sacrilegious already.
No,
we're
is
bloody
sacrilegious.
Australians, unlike this dude above me here who pretends he's an English dude. But we are
That's all right.
pure blown
I am,
Australian, so we are talking about soccer. Nah, we're talking about EPL. How are we, boys? Welcome. This is episode 2 for you in the same
mate.
week.
Yeah, mate, excited again, and yeah, EPL's back. Can't wait. Starts on my birthday, so good night.
What date does it start?
22nd, Arsenal's first game, but we don't worry about that.
Yeah.
United kick off at 9:30 is what I'm happy for.
All I heard was Liverpool are winning it this year. That's all I heard you say then.
No.
Nah,
Unbelievable. Where did you hear
no
that?
chance.
Wrong side, mate.
Jesse, how are you, man? Saturday
Excellent,
night.
mate.
We are here on a
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Good, isn't it?
We've given up our time on a Saturday night to talk football with you guys.
It's
Lovely,
talk soccer. Talk soccer straight after a Storm win. Far out, man. The things
Yeah.
I do for you boys.
I actually completely forgot there was a game on right now. Before we got into this, I was like, oh, that's right. NRL's still playing. EPL's back, baby. We are
Yeah.
on. So, our priorities are well in order.
That sounds good. And Jimmy, did you cut the mo just to hang out with the boys?
Yeah, I felt seriously left out of the group Wednesday, so it's in.
We do all right.
It's in.
It's patchy. It's patchy. How old are you?
No.
20, 21?
28.
20.
21. Come on, man.
Baby face.
He's a baby face, Jimmy. Jimmy, how are you, mate?
I'm good. Had a good afternoon catching up with some friends and watched the Storm get a humping win, so
Let's go, Stormies.
we're still a chance, aren't we, Trav?
Mathematically, but it ain't happening. I'm
Anyway.
reserved to it. We needed to beat the Bulldogs.
Yeah. So, just a quick touch on subject. I go for Chelsea. Jesse goes for... Jesse, who do you go for?
Chelsea?
Blanked.
You just
Definitely.
blanked out.
Yeah.
Did I just disappear?
Aaron,
Sorry, that got real weird for a second.
No,
yeah,
you just blanked.
full blown
freezed at the worst time.
United, mate. Manchester United.
That's disgusting. I hate Manchester United.
Trav, do you have a team?
Yeah, I'll go for Liverpool.
Okay, we love that.
Name 3 players.
Harry Kewell, Tim Cahill, and
Oh, wow. That is
Yeah.
not arch rivals there, mate. You've got that wrong.
All right, let's just move on from that. Holy.
at least we're
Always
having a laugh. All right,
That's
boys,
right.
let's get into it. Hey, so just so we know, just so that the listeners know, SC Spectrum has opened up the start of the year in NRL. That's kind of where our passion is, and that's what we love. But EPL's come out, and we're doing some EPL stuff. We got Azza on board because apparently, from everything that I've been told, he is an absolute god and has so much more knowledge than these other two guys, Jesse and James from Team Rocket. But then we've got so we're venturing into the EPL stuff, but we're also waiting very eagerly for NFL. We've got content ready to go for NFL and NBA, and we've got a whole heap of NBA and NFL leagues getting set up and ready to go as second the app goes up. Jimmy, we've had a few comments, and I'm springing this on you because it's not on the agenda, but we've had a few people and a few comments saying draft leagues and EPL stuff. Maybe that might be something we might open up. But Jimmy, is there any? Do you think there's any interest in that?
I think if we got a couple of head-to-head leagues, potentially, I think there's an interest for sure. So if you're definitely interested, message the page and we'll get something together for you if you're interested. So
Yeah, we've got a couple. We've
just got to get around us.
Yeah. Get around the content. Jimmy has been doing a lot of good work around the content. There's been some top 5s for all the positions. I think has there been a cheapie one, or is there
Not
about to
cheapy. I'm
be?
kind of waiting to the end of the transfers settle down, so we'll get there.
There'll be a big
Fine.
transfer list content coming out for everybody, and yeah. There's a lot of interest in EPL this year. I think last year was a bit of a feeler for everyone, and I think there was a lot of people that dropped out pretty early. I'm not sure there was much interest in it to start off with, and then towards the end of the year there was a lot of interest. But I think this year there's heaps and heaps of keenness around. There's a lot of podcasts coming out. I know Az has been sending some messages to our group about some different podcasts coming through. So, there's EPL's going to be a big thing this year. We're not 100% sure how much or what we're going to do for podcasts. There's a lot of things going on, and we're still 5 rounds to go in the NRL. But the boys will work some stuff out. But this is going to be a massive podcast. Get in and listen to it. Let us know in the comments how you go. Give us a like, subscribe, and give the SE Spectrum some love. As we move forward here, we've got... let's talk briefly, really quickly, boys, about how you went last year. Let's go with the shitters first. Azza, tell us.
Yeah, I'll take that. All right. Dropped out pretty early in it last year, around, I think, 7
You're
or 8.
an FPL player, weren't you?
Yeah, well, there was no real interest in Supercoach last year. I didn't know about it until I think it was Jesse that told me about it, because we got our own draft league on FPL that's been going for
Far out now.
10 years.
10 years at least.
Yeah, and Jesse's sadly currently reigning champion again.
Won more than half of them, to be fair. So,
but yeah, no, I dropped out pretty early, and I don't know, I've got into NRL Supercoach this year, so I just want to keep flowing with the Supercoach, really.
Yeah.
Hopefully go a lot better this year.
Very good format.
Yeah, point system's a lot better than FPL. More centre defensive mid and centre back contributions come into it. It's not just all attacking stats anymore.
Yeah.
It
offers a lot of variety, sorry.
Out of interest, though, Aaron, how did you go last year?
I finished, I think it was 22nd thousand. My last trade was around 7, and then
Shit.
And now we've got him on a podcast. Oh, man, I hope people don't just tune out here from here. But here, so I'm the dude that doesn't know a single dude that plays for his team that he goes for. And I got 9,930th, Aaron. So
Jesus.
here we go.
You must have been messaging Jesse.
Jesse was running his team.
Did.
I'm not going
I
to lie.
stopped.
I definitely did. I just screenshot it, said to Jesse, said, fix this.
Yeah. I just stopped after about halfway through. I was like, sorry, man, I got my own things going on.
That's not it at all. I just stopped messaging you because I was sick of you not replying. But yeah, so round 11, I made 2 trades, and I didn't make a trade for the rest of the year. At that point, I was 1,797th, and then finished at 9,930. To be honest, I actually really enjoyed it. I like talking. I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know anything about the teams. I have no idea, but I did try to learn. I think it was quite fun. But then the NBA and the NFL kind of took over, and I really enjoyed those platforms. But I'll get right into it with the boys. I've got a pretty ripper team ready to show everyone at the end of this podcast, so I can't wait for the boys to rip and tear into that one. Jesse, let's go to you, man. Talk to us.
Yeah.
How did you go?
Jimmy.
No, Jimmy.
Shouldn't we end on Jesse?
No, Jimmy. Go, Jesse. Talk to us.
Okay, I played EPL Supercoach last year, and I tried to win EPL Supercoach last year.
Try hard.
To be fair, I didn't actually get too far off the mark, honestly. It was pretty good. From round 7 was my lowest rank. Well, once I hit this score, it was my lowest rank for the entire season. By round 7, I was ranked 259.
Oof.
So from that point onwards, I stayed within double digits for the majority of the season up until probably the last, I don't know, what was it when I ran out of trades? Round 33. It's a 38-week season for anyone who doesn't really know the length, but I finished my last trade in round 33. I actually ended with a boost remaining to gutting, but I ended up dropping it to a season rank of 170th as my final. So
That's
it was
man.
good. I won every head-to-head bar 1 from Dr. Kando, who me and him went head-to-head. For anyone that knows the Podmasters group, he's very bloody good at SPL. EPL Supercoach, sorry, and he'd never watched the game, funnily enough. So GG to him, bro. It was good. But yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part, honestly. It was good. It was nice learning a new format, especially for something that I'd played Fantasy Premier League pretty heavily for, I don't know, far out, I'm 33 now.
Since we were 18,
Like
probably.
20 years, maybe longer. Yeah, like draft side of things from 18, but I was playing FPL when I was in school. You know?
Definitely,
So
yeah.
Goes way back.
Before we go to Jimmy, tell us, because you did play the whole year and you got so high in a rank, what's the best advice you can give to, novices like Aaron, Jimmy, and I, and anyone else that is joining this year that that has a soccer interest but doesn't really understand? What's the best advice you can give?
Oh, watch the games. Seriously, watch the games. It's hard. It's very hard because the games happen to be at 12 o'clock at night, 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning. During December particularly, you've got double game weeks, you've got international breaks on and off. Just stay interested. That's the thing that'll make or break your season. Is it's a very long year. Get engaged. Find reasons to watch it. Record the games, watch the highlights in the morning, or just do something. But you got to stay with it because the season comes and there's so many ebbs and flows with players. Purple patch is a real thing in football, more so than any other sport that I've seen. If someone's in form, they are in form. It is a big factor. So you really just got to see it. You take form into account, you take class into account. If someone's just insane, they're insane. Whether or not
fixture schedules.
Fixture schedules are huge. That was my next thing. You got to look at what the draw upcoming is. You got to look at double game weeks. You got to look at
series.
Yeah, how many comps they're in. If they're playing Champions League or FA Cup or Capital One, any of those sort of rubbish little cups that come up that take players away from the main thing. It's like, well, they're going to get rested. There's going to be games in the middle, so you really got to stay on top of it.
Especially around Christmas, eh?
Christmas is the biggest time of the year, honestly. And then even in May, when Champions League comes up, if you've got big players and breaks happen, there's so many things that happen throughout a normal EPL season. It's almost like you're watching 3 different sports in one. So, yeah, that's what I could say is just stay interested and stay with it. You will fall off immediately if you're not invested.
Thank you, Jesse. There's some advice from a dude who's got top 200. Jimmy, talk to us.
Last year, very much the same as Aaron. I'm heavily into my FPL. I love FPL, so I was a bit anti Supercoach EPL at the start. I was like, nah, it's never going to work. I don't like this. I'll make a team, and then I kind of just went about it. First couple of weeks, I was into it. I was making trades. I was actually in the top 100 up until week 4, and then I just stopped playing basically. Making trades, making trades here and there, and because I was actually doing really well in FPL. I think I was in the top 10,000 for most of the year, so I was putting a lot of my focus into that. Making sparing trades when Jesse had reminded me to make trades. Finished at 6k, not the worst, not the best, but yeah, plenty of room for improvement this year for sure.
Boys, that's a good rundown. So this is, I will admit, we're 13 minutes in. We've talked a lot of garbage. We've had a go at each other. I think everyone has said something about someone else. And we haven't got into the content, but we've got some pretty ripping content. This is going to be a long show. It will be a long pod. I will get it out as soon as I can, but we've got a lot on the agenda. We're going to talk about fixture runs. We're going to talk about how the European spots before the season starts and some top 8s. We're going to talk about top 5 across each position. We're going to talk about some breakout players, and then there's a whole heap of different predictions that's going to go through. And then at the end of the pod, I'm going to put my team up, and the boys are just going to go and rip and tear into it, and we'll go from there. Let's start with the early fixture run. Jimmy, this is something that you are very keen on, so let's jump into you, man.
Yeah, I've got a huge spreadsheet that I just stare at all day, trying to work out the best runs for the first couple of weeks, and honestly, Liverpool have one of the easiest runs in the first 5 weeks possible. Oh, yeah. They play Newcastle. Newcastle are technically a harder fixture, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
Not this season, they're not.
No, so they got Newcastle first, then they go into Forest at home, Ipswich away, which is a very easy fixture again, I think. Fulham home, Bournemouth home.
It's pretty good.
The Bournemouth one's going to be a good one. Old coach.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those fixtures that just
They should be expected to win 5 of those games.
Yeah,
I think
But
so.
there is one thing that I absolutely love, and it's whenever early season starts, newly promoted teams playing away.
Yeah.
Like, I reckon, like, I'm sure you'll go into the next one too, because I've got Liverpool as like my top 3 for targeted fixtures as far as they come. They're really good. I think Newcastle are going to have a colossal faller. They have had some. Their team's been dismantled potentially this year, like as far as the transfers go.
It's even last year they lost Isaac as well, which is their main number 9.
They replaced him with Voltemada though, and he started off very well. So
they replaced him with Wissa, and he didn't play for the first half of the season.
Yeah, never played a game, but they were able to at least get some goals about him. But I think now, losing their entire midfield engine room with Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes gone.
Yeah, huge.
Losing Gordon, Anthony Gordon, who is by far their best attacking winger, definitely.
Yep.
They're in some strife, honestly. Yeah. Eddie Howe's just left. They've lost their whole midfield. They've lost their attack. They've lost their manager. They're done. In my opinion, I'm going to put a line through Newcastle.
100%.
And I think they're going to be a team to target. Either home, away, I don't think it matters, honestly.
Yeah, definitely
Jimmy, I was paying attention, but I was just trying to pull up a post that you put together.
Yep.
Which is your EPL stuff, and I wanted to just have a look at it so I understood it. This is exactly what you're looking at, so that people in the first 5 rounds can follow along with what we are saying, yeah?
Yep, that's correct. There's a little key there as well for people that don't understand the FPL matrix. I've got the 38-week made up, so I'm quite a nerd, if you will. I'd like to hear Jesse's thoughts on who he thinks has a very good fixture on early.
I agree with Liverpool. I do have them quite high up. I think when you sort of look at who you target, I really like, as shit as I bloody hate this team, I like United's start.
Yeah.
Because they hit 2 promoted teams first. But the thing is, I'm a bit conflicted with that because I've got to look at the whole game week 1, and I've got to think Hull City, who have been in the Premier League before when I was 15. I remember Hull City being in there with Giovanni as their attacking midfielder as well, and I loved him. Brazilian Giovanni back in the day, gone for Hull City.
Streets won't forget.
Streets will remember those days, honestly. But I really liked Hull City back then. You know, like I enjoyed watching them play and coming up, and they had a colossal rise too. They come from Championship 3 to 1 up into the Premier League within 4 years. They play game week 1 against United, but they're playing at home.
Yeah.
That's a hard game, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be hard. I know, like, the fixtures will light up a green flag against them because it's Hull City, but they're back. They've been promoted. They're going to get up for this game. They're not going to lose at home.
Is there a thing, Jesse, around, they work a whole pre-season based off, ready to go for round 1?
Because they have the whole preseason defence to line up. They know what their run looks like. They know what they've come into. This is a team that has been in the Premier League before a very long time ago. And it's a big game. They're playing United. You know, they're going to bring United to Hull City. This is not a small fixture. They do. Look, realistically, the talent pool is quite vast. Yeah. So I don't expect them to win naturally, but I expect them to compete. I don't think they're going to roll over. So there's 2 sides of it, but again, coming into 2 promoted teams, you've got to take those fixtures where you can get them. You don't get that very often. It's just defences are quite good at the beginning. United play Hull, Ipswich, Everton, City in game week 4, not very ideal, but they play Fulham game week 5. First 5, they should win 4 of the 5. You would think.
At least 3. At least 3, I think.
So according to this matrix, we've got Hull City as a favourable draw. Ipswich IPS, I'm assuming, is Ipswich, so that's very easy. Then you've got Everton, which says neutral. Then Manchester City, which is very difficult, and that's at home for them. And then Fulham away, which, according to this, is neutral. So
I think Fulham will be easier than usual, to be honest. Even game week 6, you can roll it into Spurs as well. They play Spurs at home, but Spurs almost got relegated last year, so you take that with something.
So essentially, are you saying Manchester United load up?
I wouldn't say load up, but I'd say there's a valuable one to have. Yeah. You're either going to have Bruno Fernandes, who is near essential, must have, or you're going to have a piece of the pie and you're going to pick one between Cunha or Mbeumo.
Yeah.
One. Either way, I would go Mbeumo. personally, out of the two, but either one of them are interchangeable, and it's like picking a Sharks winger. You get the wrong one. So,
is there another team as Jesse?
Yes.
Let Aaron have a chat.
Please, Aaron. What you got?
Well, I had Liverpool as well as number one. Funnily enough, Jesse mentioned Spurs. I actually have them as one that you could look at. Right.
Spurs.
So, according to this matrix, the Spurs have a neutral, a favourable neutral matchup against BRE.
Brentford.
Then Newcastle at home. Then NFO.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest.
Yep. Then Everton. Then Aston Villa.
Yep.
4 of those matchups are, according to Jimmy, neutral matchups, and then the Everton matchup is a favourable matchup for Tottenham.
I feel like the Newcastle one isn't a neutral anymore. I reckon that's highly in Spurs' favour.
Sorry, just to clarify the matrix is done up through the results from last year and how they performed. So that's how it compares.
It's not opinion based.
It's not opinion based.
Yeah. But a lot of movement has happened in the transfer window, and
that's what I'm looking
Hereeeee,
at.
For example, have been hit hard and have not covered the hole at all. So,
where Spurs have taken Newcastle's probably one of their best midfielders in Tonali.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I see it happening too. It's just one of those things where, like, you look at a team that just scraped out of relegation last year, and then you go, I can't see them having a favourable run just with the preseason, but great additions. Especially
three home games as well, out of those 5.
Yep.
You got Newcastle at home, you got Everton at home, and then you got Villa. Villa, I reckon, is the one that would be their most challenging. Forest you take with a grain of salt. They can show up and beat anyone, or they can beat themselves. They're just
Glasner Forest too, though, defensively sound. I reckon.
They're going to be very
but new coach, new system, which you could say about Spurs as well. But I don't know. De Zerbi is just, as a United fan, I wish we signed him as a coach when he was free.
Yeah.
He's a good coach.
They need to turn it around quite a lot. There's a lot of there's big high flying teams that have a pretty decent start. If you're looking at the first snippet of fixtures, City start off with Bournemouth, Palace, Coventry City. United, who they'll smoke, and then Sunderland.
Come on, mate.
Got a great run. And you never knock it. It doesn't matter who City play; they will more than likely win.
Just take Haaland out. Just take him out.
Yeah, well, gee, good luck with that.
He's a robot, man.
He's built. And just one to touch on so we can move on past this segment. I know Trav's just sitting there staring at his phone.
I'm just staring. I'm staring at this. I've got a whole heap of questions because I want to ask as a novice around some of them.
Just a quick one. I know Jesse actually doesn't see them favourably this year, but I think Sunderland's early fixtures are actually quite favourable in their terms. They got Ipswich away, Fulham at home, Brentford away. I think they're 3 games that they probably should win for the first 3 weeks.
I don't see them beating Brentford, but I see them giving Ipswich and Fulham a go.
Yeah,
and then they go into Arsenal, City, Brighton. I think they get whacked.
Definitely those two. I think Brighton could be 50-50, but yeah, I'm just thinking the first 2 weeks before the price rise and changes come in.
You don't reckon that You don't reckon that second year syndrome kicks in? Because that kicks in a lot sometimes with teams that have had a good run.
It'll only kick in once European football starts, and I think they're in Conference League or Europa League this year. So
it's going to stretch their depth.
That's when it'll challenge them. So I think they're the main teams. I think you look at your Liverpool and your City and who else?
Arsenal. Arsenal start off with Coventry, Villa.
I was literally just about to say that, Jesse. I'm very surprised that none of you have said a few teams according to this matrix. So let's make sense of it. But Arsenal, Jesse.
Yeah. Arsenal are the leading. They won the Premier League last year. It took them decades to win it. They have finally done it. They've shaken it off their back. They're favourites to win it again, funnily enough, but they start off with Coventry City, newly promoted. The best of the 3 newly promoted teams, I will say.
Yeah, by a mile.
I like Coventry.
Why is that, Jesse? Why do you like them?
Attack was very sound. Defence was exceptionally sound last season in the.
Who's their coach again? Sorry.
Just the legend of the sport, I will admit. Frankie Lampard, isn't it?
Yeah, so no bias there, eh?
Yeah, just the GOAT. No, he played Chelsea, sent him back. Honestly. But look, Coventry are a newly promoted team. expected to lose many a game, but they're the best of the three that come up. You know, like 3 come up every year, 3 go down every year. I don't think they go down. I hope they don't either. I think they've got enough going on there, and they play well enough that they should be able to maintain a spot. And they start off against Arsenal, as unlucky as it is. But Arsenal get them, more than likely beat them. They play Villa, they play Chelsea. 2 hard fixtures, rounds 2 and 3, but Arsenal is so strong defensively that they can just keep clean sheets regardless. Yeah. Sunderland, Brighton, and Leeds to see out the 6, if you look at 6 of them. So, like, they've got a good run. 4 of the 6 are quite good, especially, but you expect them to win, you know? You expect them to win every game, in a way, so...
Yeah, like they
not lose.
They look to finish the year with 5 to 6 losses, not... They don't lose many, and I think
they're a team that will probably lose 5 games and draw maybe 14 of them.
Yeah,
like they're not going to lose games often, but they're a team that need to win by set pieces.
Do you reckon their defense will get stretched if Gabriel, who has had a injury past, goes down?
If Gabriel goes down with Saliba already down, trouble.
Yeah, that's my thoughts too.
They're a set piece team. They're a structured team. Arteta's got them oiled like a perfect machine, you know, like they know what they need to do. Every single one of those players on that field know exactly what they need to do, which is fantastic for how they play. That's exactly what they've done. It's how they won the Premier League. But you lose someone like Gabriel, who's goal threat and defense, you know, runs the back line. Anything that happens in the set piece specialist side of things, you know, they scored majority of their goals from that side from corners. And, you know, why do you think Gabriel's priced the way he is, the best defender in the game? It's just like, everyone did their job. They played their role for a reason. I just think Arsenal are going to do good things again this season. You can't go wrong. And there's a lot to, you know. I look at the build-up of my side and my team, and I look at, all right, I just don't have any Arsenal players. Well, no one that I really love, because they're such a flat team to watch because of the way they play the game, but they get results. So, you know, defense is key, I think, with them, more than attack.
Boys, I've got a couple of questions, and I know that I'm not the only one that is a novice around this, but I'm looking at this matrix, which I love this shit. This is the type of stuff that I really froth off in the content wise of stuff, and this is exactly how I pick my teams to start years off with. I got a couple of questions, so make sense of this to me. If I'm looking at something like, all right, so I'm going to look at Brentford, right? So according to this matrix, Brentford play Tottenham, which is a favourable matchup. Neutral matchup, sorry. Leeds, which is a neutral matchup. Sunderland, which is a favourable matchup. And then, is it Bournemouth? Which is a difficult matchup. And then Chelsea, which is a neutral matchup. I'm looking at that going, well, that seems, according to this matrix, they seem like a pretty good matchup for the first 5 rounds. So, you know, are we getting some dudes from Brentford, sorry?
Look, there's a clear standout for Brentford, and it's Thiago, the striker. He will be on pens. He will accumulate points like it's nothing. I think there's games they can definitely get results out of there. Tottenham are going to be a better team this year. I think Leeds will be a better team this year. Sunderland will be okay, and Bournemouth and Chelsea are both on the up again. So it's going to be a tough year for Brentford, but I really like Thiago if he does get off to a flyer.
What about Brighton and Hove Albion? Because they've got Aston Villa, which according to this is a neutral matchup. Then they've got a tough one against Chelsea, but then they've got 2 favourable ones against Leeds and Coventry, going into Arsenal as their 5th.
Brighton, I don't know, man. There's something about Brighton that they're always floating around the top half of the table somehow. And when they show up to United, I know that it's not in their top 5, but just grab all your Brighton players. Because every time they show up to United, they turn it on. It's like big games, they live for them. So, especially starting with Villa and Chelsea, man, I wouldn't go ahead and get their players, but I wouldn't put a line through them, eh? I don't know. There's something about Brighton, they just love that dogfight. They love the dogfight. Yeah, they just love that dogfight.
They just have this amazing scout academy.
Oh, man.
To be able to
it's crazy.
Just regenerate talent out of nothing. They'll sell someone off for bulk. They'll find someone from Oblivion who's a gun all of a sudden.
Yep.
Some Paraguayan
All the
that
time.
comes through. Guns. Brighton has one of the best academy scouts, I reckon. But
It just us
yeah,
Liverpool
they find a
fans.
way, man. Find a way. I always back Brighton.
Jimmy, based off this fixture, give me one player, or give me a couple of players that you would definitely be targeting, and I'll just do a round table. Aaron, you're next. Jesse, you'll be last.
Just from the
Just
team,
from the fixtures,
we
yeah.
think.
Just
yeah,
from fixtures.
For me, I want a piece of that Liverpool defence. I think there's the potential for 3 clean sheets in the first 5. So I'd really like either Alisson or Van Dijk personally. I think they both offer stability and relatively good scores each week.
Love it. Love
it. Yeah, I'd nail in a Liverpool player for sure.
Love it. Aaron.
Well, I'll piggyback on the back of James. I'd go Kirkes. Under his old boss,
Love
he
him.
killed it at Bournemouth. He's just going to have that free-flowing play, I reckon. And then, obviously, as a United fan, Bruno, man, you can't go past him. United's attack goes through him. Without him, we don't score goals. We don't win. He's just everything for that club. And I don't know who's going to be striker, but I feel like it's Cunha. I'd go to the left mid and pick up Dorgu. He's playing in defence, or he's listed as a defender, playing at left mid, more points in goals, dribbles. Dorgu and Kirkes are my 2, and yeah, I'd go them 2 for Liverpool.
And with the early run, as you boys said, against Hull, Ipswich, Everton, that I think, yeah.
Like Dorgu gets a goal and a clean sheet, you're laughing.
It's more valuable than any other middle striker.
100%.
And he did it last season too.
And he played well. He scored some bangers
He
too.
cooked, man. He absolutely cooked.
Jesse,
Yeah,
give us yours.
I'll go to the other side of Manchester, to be honest with you. I'm going to go to City. I think there's a lot of City assets that are going to overlooked massively. City's run to start is great. City have been the perennial league champions until Arsenal took them this year, but they will always win it. More often than not, they're just very, very bloody good. But they're less Pep Guardiola this season, so that's my only concern is that they have got a new manager for a first time in a very, very long time. They lost the best manager in the world. It's going to be a big void to fill, but the talent of the team is still there. So they start off with Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, who I think will fall off quite hard.
Yeah.
Coventry, nearly promoted. United, it's a Manchester derby. Take that with a grain. City usually win it. Sunderland and Liverpool. So their first hard game comes in round 6, I would say.
Oi.
Yeah, I'm saying it again.
So what's your player?
Obviously, Erling Haaland is the one that's going to stand out. I'm going to back in Phil Foden. I've been saying it pre-season. I love what Foden can do. I've seen what Foden can do for many, many years. But, yeah, the mid's so kind of thinning out a little bit. We're seeing a bit more movement around there. Rodri's going to go to Barca. You're going to see, Reinders, etc. Anderson sit in the DMs. The attacking midfield side of thing looks fairly structured, and I really think Foden's just going to get himself a nice cam position. So if that does line up how I hope it does, I have got Foden comfortably in my team, and he has not moving, not making waves. So
You don't think Shirky takes minutes off him?
I think Shirky can do whatever he wants in limited minutes, to be honest. I don't think it matters. I look at the way that they're going to line up, and there's a lot of mouths to feed at City, always, but
Huge.
always. And then you look at the average, and they scored, and that's the risk you play with City attackers. You're always taking a gamble. They on the bench. That can come to the bench. I've seen a lot from Shirky off the bench, and 20, 30 minutes from
He's
him,
a freak.
he's still bagging points. So hopefully he's just an impact. But yeah, game tempo guys like Foden and stuff, I think they can go astronomical here and there. But I'm going to put him in. I love him.
Sweet as. All right, boys. That's our early fixture run. Send us a message if you want some more help around the fixtures. But I think let's move into our predictions for European spots before the season starts. So it's got here top 8s, Jimmy. Let's start with you, man.
Yeah, so European spots, hopefully 5th will go to England again, because we usually dominate Champions League football, or they do, sorry.
Did you say we?
Sorry, I'm part English.
Shithouse Australia.
Anyway, moving swiftly along. I have Arsenal going back to back. I think have the best team and depth on paper to
You
do
say
it.
that with such sadness in your voice, eh?
Yeah, it hurts.
I've got them too, man, and it hurts me as well, eh? They're fans.
They're just so set to have another big year, and they should. I think City are going to come second. I think they'll be thereabouts again. They'll have the team to be able to compete, but unfortunately, I think they'll fall short. Liverpool in third, United fourth. I have Chelsea fifth, and I'm hoping that gets us Champions League football. And then I've got Spurs, Villa, Forest. So I think I'm predicting a Forest rebound. I think they're going to do well with no European football. They're not playing Europe. Oh
No, God no, they were low, man. They were
Yeah,
like
they were 16th?
Did they win one of the comps, but did they win the Conference League?
Oh. No, that was Palace. Palace won it from low down.
Yeah. So
And Villa. Palace and Villa won the two other leagues.
So either way, I think one game a week. I think Glasnow's going to shore up the defence. They'll leak very little goals, and I think they'll be up there again.
I'm going to give my prediction. It's Liverpool to win everything, and then I'm just going to go get a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
Love that.
No
Trevor.
worries at all.
Jesse, how about you? What's your top 10?
I will never ever predict Arsenal to win a Premier League.
That's what a good fan should do.
Exactly. I'm just about that life. So I've gone City. I'm not even backing my own team in, but I'm being I think City will win, to be honest with you. I actually do, genuinely.
I've been flipping with them on and off for weeks, just which one I think is going to win it. And I've just
it's funny, hey, like...
You're going to hate my prediction then.
Who've won the league, and I look at them and I go, they held on, They held on. At the end of it, which they haven't done for years, City kind of come out of nowhere and they come out of the bushes and win the Premier League like they always do. Arsenal held on. I just don't know, man. Like, it takes a lot to hold on these days, and their squad I look at, I love their starting lineup. I love what they've got going there. But I really don't know about their depth, genuinely. And I think they're going to be playing everything, and they're going to want to have to win everything too. They're not just going to take a Premier League once and they're going to go, cool, we've done everything we can. They've got to now go, okay, well, put up in the Champions League. Win us another FA Cup like you always seem to do. Win us this and that, like put us in that sort of limelight where we can say that, get some pull about your club finally, Arsenal need to push for Champions League football, and if they're going to, put on the global stage, that's the priority next season more than the Premier League, I think. But
yeah, I like that take, actually. I
they
really
need
do.
to, man.
Yeah.
Really do. Yeah.
I think that's where the focus will go for sure. Yeah,
It has to.
Especially after going so close last year.
Exactly. They got their Premier League. They had to shake the demons off for 20 years, and they finally got it done. And now they need to start focusing on European football, which they need to win. So otherwise, they're just going to be a big club in a big competition that got a win once, like Leicester City did.
I think they're a bit bigger, but
wow.
Yeah,
that's the hatred coming out.
I'm just through Chelsea supporter. But look, I've got City winning it. Just too solid. Arsenal second. I still think they're right up there. I'm not.
They'll be the top two.
They're going to be top two regardless. I've got Chelsea coming third.
Yeah.
I like what Chelsea's building, and I love the Xabi Alonso pull. I think they do good things, and I'm just excited for the future of this club a bit more than I have been when the rotation revolving doors. I don't see them flicking Alonso like they have the last few. So I think, if they can build something here, they've got some good players come in with Rodgers. I like it, should be good. I've got Liverpool fourth.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how they go with this new manager in a post-Salah era, but Liverpool should be able to bounce back relatively well. They have got the talent. United fifth, which is higher than I've ever had United, probably for the last 8 years.
Yeah, United, for a while.
Villa number 6. I think they round out European football as they always do. Spurs, I've got them coming a resounding 10 places up in 7th spot. I think the Derby, Preseason Van Heck. That's loud.
Oh
really?
my god.
Just kick him. Mute.
Just kick him.
He learnt one song.
Alright, he's getting muted. So I've got Spurs 7th. I've got Forest 8th, enough. So
yes.
I back them in too, man. I really do. I've got a good feeling about Nottingham Forest this year, and I don't know. I think obviously their owner's a bit of a monkey, and I think they've been doing better things than what they have been doing, but
he carries on like a monkey.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's
Twice
bloody
calling
Yeah.
someone a monkey twice. That's
good, man. Dude,
I just wanted to clarify that. That's
we are we are
look,
inexplicit at the SC spectrum.
bloody this, that, about it, whatever, Don't read between the lines. There's nothing
just
there.
carries on
He's
like one,
just
I
a
agree.
Goose, man. He's
Yeah.
just a straight up goose. If you want someone to capitulate in a club, it's bloody him. I'll tell you what. So, hopefully Glasner can get in there and shore him up, because the season prior they were fantastic to watch. So
Yeah.
I think he does too. I think they really get themselves sorted. Defensively is where they lacked. Glasner's great with his Palace team that he just come from. I love the Nottingham Forest defence regardless, so I think they get better than they were. But it should be a good 8. I think that I look at that and I go, I don't really see. Maybe they're a bit different here and there, but I think they're the teams for it.
yeah.
Don't worry, Jesse. You're not going to walk alone because I am beside you, my friend. Let's go. Go on, Aaron. What's that cheeky little smile?
Aaron's going to drop his top 10.
So, sadly, I agree with Jimmy. Arsenal, man. Just, I don't know. I sadly think they're going to go back-to-back. You two would actually probably like me for this one. Chelsea, I've got in second place, eh?
Respect it.
That's Xabi
I
Alonso,
love
man.
that.
He just, what he did with Bayer Leverkusen, and if he can unlock Palmer, like to previous 2 seasons ago, Palmer, oh man, I'm going to hate watching Chelsea. It's going to be so annoying to watch.
Some talent.
Third, I've gone United. I reckon Carrick's going to pull us together again and we'll finish in third again. I'm hoping higher, but truthfully third. I've gone Livo fourth. And City. I reckon City's going to drop off a bit, man. I reckon they're going to finish fifth.
Interesting.
There's every chance they can, based on
The coach.
the
I
impact
don't know.
of losing one of the best managers the game's ever seen.
Their best midfielder.
So there is but they lost Kevin De Bruyne the year before as well. who
Yeah,
was
but they had
best in the
Foden.
league.
Like, I'm not putting Foden in the same class as him, no way. But
Rodri did
Rodri,
an
man.
ACL. Rodri did an
Rodri's a
ACL
CDM.
anyway, and he was out for the bulk of the year.
Yeah,
And they just replaced Rodri with $115 million
Anderson, yeah, I know.
So there's pros and cons to
Yeah.
that thought, and I definitely could see them slightly dropping off. I just can't see them falling outside the top 4 personally.
Well, I reckon it's going to be a very tight race this year. But yeah, City fifth, Spurs, like you boys. I reckon they'll come back up. I reckon they'll finish sixth. Seventh, I've got Villa.
Yep.
I don't know. Villa just, they always fight.
They're always
And
there.
Funnily enough, eighth, I got Palace.
Ooh.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they lost their coach, but Palace, man,
It's more than the coach.
they've lost their 2 best defenders as well. But I don't know. They just sometimes pull it together. They're one of those teams again. Like their attack is, it's broken if it clicks. But that's what they got to do.
Ismail Assar and Mateta. Ismail Assar, I love.
Pino.
Pino.
Pino?
Jeremy Pino is always pretty good. He had one season last year, decent.
Yeah.
But Ismail Assar is the guy. For that
Oh
team.
man,
In my opinion, anyway, I love him. He's a
Yeah.
draft specialist. Weapon. Defensively is where Palace shine.
Yeah.
You got Munoz, one of the best defenders in the game for a fantasy aspect
Yep.
in general. You had Guahi transferred, really good. Lacroix just gone to Chelsea, also very good. You got Richards, you got Tyreek Mitchell as well. They've got a lot of good defenders, and if you run through the defender price chart, all of them are going to be over 8 mil.
no, they've got some young guns coming through, man. Like I've been
Well, that was
looking up their
just-
friendlies.
That was who they had. I'm just saying, if you look
Oh,
at last
yeah, sorry,
season
yeah.
and where they priced out and where their averages were and what you actually got out of them, Palace's best assets were defence.
Yeah.
All of them. Across the board, all of them. You're not going to get a better midfielder or a striker or even Henderson in goals. You're not even going to get a piece of that pie because everything they did ran through their back line. They've lost the bulk of the centre pairing. I still love Munoz, and I loved watching him in the World Cup, and I love what he can do in general. Jimmy's been talking to me all pre-season about how he expects him to fall off. I sort of agree with him in a way. Like, naturally, the clean sheets are going to have to dry up a bit. So you're going to lose, 8 points per game at least if you're missing out on a clean sheet. Like, it's quite a lot to lose. If they can sort themselves out defensively, I think the team's going to be fine, but it's kind of where all their love comes from.
Well, they're still playing a 3-back in friendlies.
Yeah, I don't think they changed formation.
Nah.
No.
Their front line in the friendlies, their last friendly, which they beat Fulham 2-1, Saar, Strand Larson, and Ketia.
Yeah, so Strand Larson's a new signing as well.
Yeah. He was playing
Kind
good
of
at Wolves.
flopped at Wolves, I reckon.
Oh. In the beginning, he started well, and then he just dropped.
Died in the arse.
Yeah, but he started well, and that's where Crystal Palace saw the interest, I feel. And then, it just died.
I don't know. right in the
Well, yeah, they've got I've been looking at one of their players. Well, I'll mention him later, but yeah, I don't know. Palace in the 8. I'll leave it there.
Let's move forward with that then. I think, and go. James, do you think you can put? I reckon maybe put those top 8 predictions in a bit of content.
I think
post it out before the season. I reckon that won't be too hard. Let's go into top 5s, right? Top 5. So let's start with the goalkeepers. Top 5. Who are your top 5 goalkeepers? Let's start. I'm going to go above me here, Jesse. Let's start with you this time.
I think this is so absolutely clear and friggin' obvious. Raya. David Raya is number 1 goalkeeper in the competition. Arsenal have the best defence in the comp. They have actually for quite some years now, but he is going to be just rolling in clean sheets, man. Save points, maybe not so much.
Can I just ask?
Sure.
Because I reckon all of us are going to say Raya. Now, the question is, why does he get points? Because if he's not having a save and his defence is doing all the work for him, why does he get points?
He'll get 8 points straight away.
So he's going to get points for playing a full game.
And that's exactly what I was asking for the novices that are going to start playing EPL this year, because there will be more, being it's the second year. So that's what I'm looking for.
On a points reference side of things, just to let you all know, 8 points comes from a clean sheet. Arsenal... Aaron, please look this up for me. How many clean sheets did they have last season?
Raya had 19
17?
last year.
Oh, that was a good guess. I had 17.
So, out of a 38-week season, 19 clean sheets. Didn't concede a goal per game. That's unbelievable. That's like, almost as good as like 04 Petr Cech days.
I was going to say Petr Cech or Van der Sar.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very, very hard to do. Great. And
that's a clean sheet, and he doesn't even have to touch the ball.
Exactly.
Doesn't have to touch the ball, just doesn't have to concede one. So auto 8 points, which is basically his average anyway.
This is fucking good content, boys.
He's going to get a point per saved shot, which is an excellent shot stopper as well, to be fair. And his defense is really good, so the chances are the shot he's going to get, it's going to be pretty scuffed anyway. So they just were able to do it. A penalty save is 8 points too. He did that a couple of times.
I was going to say, he's pretty good at that as well, eh?
Yeah,
pulls them out.
So automatically, potentially he could be on a penalty save and a clean sheet with a save or two. It's a 16, 18-point game. So just defensively, he's so far above. But it's not just him that makes him so far above. It's Arsenal as a team defensively that make him such a good asset. So
just to quickly chime in, David Raya made 60 saves last year.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, I was going to say...
That shows you how good the team is defensively.
What is that quick maths?
It's like you could put Ramsdale back in that team and he's going to be defensive goalkeeper number 1.
That's 1.5 saves a game.
Number 1 was Martin Dubravka with 127. So he's nearly
how many goals did Arsenal let through?
Bugger all.
I can get that
pretty
for you.
Well. Yeah, pretty well. So
when you put all 3 of those things together, he's very clear.
Yeah, he's number 1.
He's number 1. Yeah, just the way it is. You got City. Look at City as such a good attacking team. They concede a goal every game. No matter what happens, they can win 6-1 every game. It's always one. So you look at Arsenal, and they will grind out a 90-minute 1-0 win if they have to. So defensively, Ray is going to be the best goalkeeper in the comp. But at the same time, it's like is he your ticket into the Arsenal defence? He's cheaper than a lot of them, a lot of the centre backs anyway. He could be your alternative to taking a Gabriel, for example. So
that's one.
Goalkeeper 1. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, who's your number 2, Jesse? I reckon we have the same, eh?
Give us the 5. Let's go quick fire.
All right, I'm going to go run through my whole 5. I'm actually going to go Donnarumma number 2. Save points. City concede far more goals than Arsenal do. They don't hold as many clean sheets. They don't concede a shit ton, so he's not going to cop the negative stats. Usually it's 1 or whatever after they've smacked them 7 goals. So he will not keep clean sheets as often, but he will save a lot. Donnarumma's got an excellent shot stop percentage, so very good for that side. Going to be slightly just below Raya, I would say. I like their draw, City's run to begin with, so there could be clean sheets in general, but he's going to be number 2 for me. For the run, I've actually got Alisson 3rd. I
same.
like what Liverpool have got going on. I think, to Jimmy's point earlier in the pod, they're going to be improved. I think especially today's news actually with Ronald Araujo coming in from Barcelona. That's going to be awesome for them.
Did you see that was a loan deal with a
obligation of loans?
Yeah, that's the word. Thank you.
It's good. It's good business in general anyway. But I think Araujo's got some talent. He's definitely bloody. He's coming out of Barcelona's system. He's going to be good next to Van Dijk. But Alisson traditionally is a fantastic goalkeeper anyway. Nothing to be concerned there. I am going to put number 4 as one of my personal favourites, mainly off the fact that he's probably the best penalty saver in the comp, and it's not Emi Martinez, it's Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, my 4th as well.
Yeah, my 4th as well.
There you go.
All 3 of you are 1, 2, 3.
Can I try to guess your 5th, Jesse?
You can if you want to.
Is it Emi Martinez?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I don't think you'll get my 5th. It's one that I expect to be much more improved, but it's not someone that was amazing last year. Pickford is a gun. He's England's keeper. He is unbelievably good at stopping penalties. He's a really good shot stopper. His save percentage is solid. He takes a lot of shots. I can see he cops a lot of shots in general. Everton, aren't going to be, coming up. Probably they're going to be in the top half of the ladder. Probably not much higher than that, but I think he's going to do a lot of good things from there as a keeper anyway. I've actually got number 5 though. I've got Sells.
That's my 5th.
No
Wow.
shit.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That Forest defense.
Yeah, Forest D's going to be better, man. They've got to be. And Sells season prior to last.
Yeah.
Gun.
He had a down
Absolute
year last
gun.
year for
He
sure.
had a down year. Nottingham Forest had a down year in general, and I really like what Glasner can bring in. And if he's just got the same players, he's got Murillo, Milinkovic centre backs. He's got Aina. They've signed another wing back as well, I'm pretty sure. They've got Nico Williams on the right. They've got some good things happening in that team already that they already had 2 years ago, plus improvements. Sells, man. Sells killed it 2 years ago, and he's cheaper now. I expect Forest to be good. I know there's a lot of predictions saying they're going to drop off. I don't see how they do. I think they can only go up from where they were. So, yeah, he's actually my number
100%.
5. Yeah, it has to get better. There's my 5. Jimmy's obviously the same. That's
Yeah, I'm the exact same.
Exactly the same. And Aaron is the top 4, but his 5th
Yeah.
is different.
Emi Martinez. I don't know, man. That bloke just always turns up. In rugby league terms, he's a grub. You just hate versing him. He's a shit stirrer. He'll get in the striker's head. Bruno Fernandes, one of the best penalty takers, in my opinion, in the league. And Emi Martinez gets into his head, sends it into row 3,000. I don't know if they even found the ball.
And he grabs his dick to brag about
exactly. He gets in their head.
He's a dirty dog.
He's dirty, but man, he's so good.
He is.
Boys, can I just ask?
I'll just quickly touch on that. I think the only changes potentially throughout the year is Alisson might shift to number 2 just based on a Liverpool improvement. I think that's the only thing I could predict throughout the whole year changing.
Yep.
On that list.
Can I just ask? I got a question. Trafford.
Yep. Yeah.
Trafford could be real good. The thing with Trafford is he's going to Leeds.
Yeah, you got to see how that defense shows, yeah.
So he ain't copping clean sheets, but he's going to cop a lot of shots.
Yeah.
And, sometimes...
How much do you get for a save?
1 point.
Every save?
Every save.
He could make 6 saves a game.
He could.
Sorry, boys, 1 sec.
But he could.
So there's 6 points.
He could.
And when I look at the goalkeepers and I look at the average points that they were getting last year, 6 points just in saves is pretty good, yeah.
Thing is, if he also concedes 2 or 3 goals, he's
Dad life.
0. You're right then. It's a minus 2 points for a shot. Minus 2 points for a goal conceded. So it's all well and good to take shots and shots and shots and save every single one of them like an absolute hero, but if you let 2 in, it's minus 4.
Yeah, it adds up quick, doesn't it?
It does, and you're not, you think saving 4 shots is pretty simple. Some games, you look at Raya, he's saving 1 shot a game. He's not copping shots in general. So you might only take 4 shots against him in the entire game, and he might save 2 of them, and he lets 2 in. All of a sudden, he's in the negative. So, but Trafford himself, fuck me, that he's tall. But my God,
he's so
how
good.
tall is he?
He's 6'7" or 6'6" or something. He's
All right, we'll look it up. Ready?
1.5, but he's very good, man. He's come from a really good system. He was really good before he had his stint at City.
You'd expect him to be if City paid that money for him.
Well, he just flopped him back off again.
He's 6'6".
He was already a City player. Yeah, he's 6'6".
1.97 meters. Jesus.
It's outrageous. I like him for his price point, genuinely, and I like, you can definitely start with him. I think you probably want some of the other top tier teams in general anyway, just for what they'll get more often. But
boys, we're 54 minutes into this podcast and we've only just got past the goalkeeper. So just bear with the boys because you're getting some pretty wicked content. But
but God, I love EPL.
Jesse loves it. Look at him. Look at him.
It's the world. Oh, bread and butter stuff.
Jeez, I hope you've got this energy when we get to NBA, Jesse.
I will. Trust me.
I know you will. Top 5 defenders. Jimmy, let's go the opposite way.
Yeah,
Aaron, you're going to do the mids. You're going to start at the mids.
That's
beautiful.
Done.
I think
I hooked that up well, didn't I?
Thanks,
Go, Jimmy.
Defenders are quite unique. You can get your fullbacks, which will get you attack points, and they're quite valuable in defence, but often the centre-backs get your interceptions, your blocks, your duels, all that sort of points as well. So there's pros and cons to both. I think Gabriel's one, without a doubt. I think you want to get to him at some point throughout the year. I've got Gvardiol too. I think City are going to be improved, and I think he can sneak the odd assist. I've got Van Dijk 3. I think he's probably one of the best centre-backs of all time in the Premier League anyway. So I think he's...
Best league in the world, so if you're best in that, usually best in everywhere else.
Yeah, and people are predicting downfalls for him, but he just keeps showing up each year. I've got O'Reilly in at 4. I think he's a beast, and he's just played a massive role in the England campaign in the World Cup. I think he's in for another big year, really stamp his authority on the Premier League. And I'm going to change it up because I just want to put it out there. I had Gay here, but now that Lacroix has gone to Chelsea, I think he is going to be massive for us. So I'm putting him in at 5. I really like him there.
Very different to my 5, but I really like it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some bias there with that 5th pick, but Jesse, go
definitely
with yours.
Look, I had Gabriel first as well, but I actually had VVD second.
Yeah, you could do.
And the only thing, I just think, Van Dijk for exactly what you just said. It's Van Dijk. It's the best there is. I got Gvardiol third. So I did go Gvardiol over Guehi as well. I think there's a lot of... I think the rest has come out and actually said that he's really backing Gvardiol in this season to be one of their main men. So there's only 3 of them that he's mentioned, and he's one of them. So I'll take that in the City lineup. I've got Tarkovsky at 4. Might be a bit of a hot take.
He always ends up there, eh?
Underrated as shit, and he's one of my favourite defenders in the game. So
Defcon weapon.
He will play every game
Barely
without fail. Doesn't get owned. He's always a good pod. He's always a goal threat for headers.
Scores some bangers.
And you've got him at 4. So isn't that
I've got him at 4.
He's 2% owned.
2% owned. I had him for the bulk of last season, and I'm telling you right now, if I didn't get 10 points minimum out of him, I was a bit concerned. I was like, this guy is absolutely cracked. He's going to do the works. He's the main man for Everton, a team where I just mentioned Pickford, he's probably going to be one of the best keepers in the game. He's always up there, up and about it, but he's just not the flash. He's not the guy, so you don't get him owned very often. But for someone who's played draft for nearly 17 years, I think you're worth it. He's definitely someone to look at. And I've got Munoz as number 5. I do expect Palace to fall off a little. I just think Munoz is immune to it, to be honest. I saw what he did with, what is he, Colombian?
Yes.
Sorry, Colombian.
Yes, he is.
So in the World Cup, if anyone played the World Cup edition, I started with Munoz in the first week of the knockout stage. Actually, what was it beforehand? Group stage. Yep. Munoz was the only guy that I had in my team until his country got eliminated. Gun. Absolutely free.
He was on fire.
Books, man. I don't know. That's why I'm looking at Palace going, okay, maybe Palace struggle a bit more. Munoz, I don't think struggles at all. I think he's going to be the top.
I still think there's a chance he goes to Man United or something like that, yeah.
If he goes to a club like that, he falls off, But,
well, Munoz is currently in my team, just so you all know, and he's 11% owned. Aaron, give us your 5.
Gabriel in 1, same as the boys. I've gone Guehi in 2.
Fair enough.
And then I can never say his name properly. Gvardiol, however you say it.
Gvardiol.
I'm not wog enough to say it, but I am. But yeah, him in
More
3rd
than any of us.
Yeah, but I still can't say it. I've got Van Dijk in 4th, And my fifth pick is even more wild than James's. I got Dorgu. I don't know. It's just playing out of position. It's just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he needs to stay fit.
Yeah, I know that's his only problem. He gets injured a lot, but man, playing out of position.
At least my bias had some rationale behind it. That's just straight bias.
Yeah, it is.
I do have
Points, goal score, man.
I do have to ask a question, and the question is Gahey or Gooey or whatever.
Gahey.
I've
Gahey.
heard three
Let's call him
different
Mark Gahey.
names. He's 4% owned, yet all of you have him in your top three.
Because he's a gun. It's because of that City defense.
Yeah, but
It's the City defense. You've
the
got.
thing is, he's
I don't have him at all in my top
owned.
5.
He's 4% owned.
I don't.
I think it's because of the rotation in the City defense. You've got Gahey, you've got Guardiola, who could play left back or centre back. You got Diaz, you got Kushinov. Like, there's that many players. They're going to be in all the comps, like the boys were saying. They're going to challenge for everything. They're going to rotate. They're going to City their team. I call it. You never know which team is going to play each week.
I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's just nearly 2 million for a City defender when you can get O'Reilly at 8.
Yeah, but who plays left back?
You know,
O'Reilly or Guardiola? Like,
Yeah,
or does O'Reilly go to centre mid?
We can't predict the future.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
How
You know
good's
what's funny
hindsight?
too, though? Like, you look at Mark Gay, and you go, he's not a new face to the league, Trav.
No.
Just in case you're like, sort of, where this guy come from, he signed with City. He's been around the block, man, in the Premier League. Like, it's not something, it's not a one-off for him to just go, oh, wow, this guy had a big season now. He's been around the Premier League for a very long time. Since, I don't know, what would you go back, maybe 2017, 18 season, potentially, when he started out?
Yeah, at Palace when he broke through.
And he's done good things, man. Last season was an
you've all
anomaly
got
for
him
me.
in. You've all got him in your top 5, and he's
I don't know.
4%.
no, I'm the only one.
I don't have it.
No, you did.
I got
didn't.
Guardiola.
No, they said over Gahey. They said over Gahey.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. Okay.
Yeah. I think when it comes to him, like, he obviously, you look at Palace last season defensively, very, very good. Everyone. Lacroix's gone to Chelsea. You know, Guahi's gone to City. Like, they really got their team picked apart because of how good they were. Their manager is now at Forest. So not only have they just dismantled everything, they've dismantled the manager and they've pulled the team apart to do it. Guahi's very good. He's going to be really good in a really good team, but they already had very, very good players in a very good team where he's, like, been all right in a small pond. So, I don't know. I think he could be good, but for Jimmy's point, 10 mil is a lot of money to spend.
All right.
on a guy
Well, then
that's
I've got
had a
another
career
point.
year.
I've got another point. So
Beyond the career year.
I'm looking at currently the top owned. And to be fair, you're saying the 22nd of August. That's in 3 weeks. Currently, the top owned is Vuskovic at 43%. Look, I apologise for name pronunciation, but you get it. Yoro 32%. Frimpong
That's a wild
23%. Akamboni 22%. But they're all under 5. They're all under 4.2 mil.
They're squad fillers.
The most expensive at the highest own is Magalhaes at Gabriel at 21%.
He's all our number one.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. He's the best defender in the game.
And I think if you're going to start with these Haalands and Brunos, you have to start with one good defender, and then the rest have to be cheap. Or otherwise you just can't build your team.
Nah.
Yep.
So
Very tricky.
I think that's
Love it.
probably why Gay's fallen out of favour with a few.
Let's keep going. Top 5 mids. Aaron, can I call it? What's your nickname? Is it Azar? Is it Aaron?
Skunk.
Is it Wogboy?
It's Choco. It's Choc. My dad calls me Choc.
I like Wogboy. I'm going with that.
Go Wogboy, that's
that
fine,
was
man.
one of my favourite movies
Terrible.
when I grew up.
Can't wait to get cancelled.
Well, there's two. You got two on here. Jesse's one too. So
That
that's
was
fair.
my favourite movie when I grew
an
up.
English
Far
boy.
out, that was good. I don't know why I'm getting cancelled for that. Like, that was a quality freaking movie.
Wog boy.
I'll pull the salami out, mate. Don't worry.
Man, what a movie! I can't tell you how good that movie was. What did you say, Choco?
Choc is what my old man calls me.
Choc, top 5, let's go.
Number one,
Mids.
Bruno. No debate on that. I'm not going to debate with anybody on that. He's going to break the assist record this year, like properly break it. I reckon.
No,
He's going to play in his position from the start of the season. Not last year. I think it was January 14th. Almiron got sacked. Bruno had 8 assists by January 14th. That's almost half. That was more than half the season gone. and then he put on another 13 when Carrick arrived. Like, Carrick unlocked him.
But I traded for him.
Yeah. Number 2, I got Rice. There's set pieces. He's just going to get his defensive.
10.6.
3, I got these boys' favourite player, Palmer. If he stays...
31% owned it.
If he stays fit this season and unlocks his performances from 2 years ago under Alonso, he will challenge Bruno for that top spot. But it's the fitness. 4, if he plays Cam.
Isn't Palmer already injured? Isn't he?
Nah,
injured
it's just a knock.
Oh, no. It's
just a knock.
Just an app thing.
The EPL, the Supercoach
you
app
will
has a
learn,
big red
knock.
and white.
Knock means nothing.
Means nothing.
Nah, it just means they were rested. They were rested.
Everybody has a knock. Everyone on Earth has a knock.
That's because
Don't worry about
soccer
it.
players are so weird.
Number 4, if he stays at Cam, Dominic Szoboszlai, or have you say
Oh,
it?
yeah.
That guy,
9% owned at 10.4.
Man, his free kicks
He's at
free
Liverpool,
kicks
yeah.
alone. Yeah, he's a Liverpool player. His free
top
kicks
player.
alone. He's on their set pieces. No Salah. He may take corners. I'm not sure on that.
It might take pens too, maybe.
Yeah, might take pens. And number 5 is I don't know if it's a wild one. He was good last year. Jimmy Garner
Yeah, I don't know.
from Everton.
Yeah.
He's on cleanup crew and he pulls up the random goals and random assists. Like he's a lesser Rice. With all respect, I say that.
James
Rice is good.
1% owned.
Yeah,
And
I'm one of those.
1%.
I'm
God,
one of those 1%.
Yeah, probably because of the price, but yeah, he'll be up there, I reckon.
Definitely.
Hot take. Jesse, go next.
My mids, Bruno clear 1.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Bruno clear 1. My number 2, and you know what's funny? I really should put this in a consecutive order, but I'm going to read it out how I put it because I respect it. I got Morgan Gibbs White number 2.
Oh my god. That's bias. That's bias in every fact.
Bias to what? How is that biased? I'm not a Forest supporter.
Was he there 2 weeks ago? Oh, Morgan,
4%
sorry.
owned at 10.
I went a different player. My brain went somewhere else. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. The Morgan Gibbs White. Look, Morgan Gibbs White has won me a couple of drafts. I'll give him that.
Does he play for
big
Forest?
He plays for Forest. My brain went to Rogers. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, he's not.
I was going to say, you confused me then.
Sorry, mate.
There is Rogers, but he's in another segment. So I actually have Morgan Gibbs White number 2. If he can do what I think he can do, which he can, look at the last season. Look at the way he ended the year, man. He's putting up striker numbers. He is the man in attack for that team. By far, in a way, talisman for Forest, who I expect to be much better.
Yeah.
Dude, Gibbs White, man. Push.
Yeah. I love it. I love that take.
That's 2.
Number 3, Phil Foden.
Yeah.
For the same reason I put Gibbs White up in there, I think Foden can do the exact same thing in a much better side. And the thing is with Foden...
He's 9% owned at 6... he's 9 million at 6% owned.
Yeah, should be double that.
There's going to be a lot of... sorry to say it, but I'm just going to... I'm going to call over the top because there's a lot of people that don't have this.
Yeah, no, that's good, man. I'm loving it.
No,
I'm loving it.
Thank you for that. Yeah, because I am a Phil Foden fanboy. So if anyone has like a Phil Foden auto or something, sell it to me. I think he's going to be the man for City. Genuinely, I just think like they lost something with Roger. They lost it with De Bruyne, but like he's been there, he grew up there. So I just think it's the time for him again. Number 4, Cole Palmer. Naturally, just Cole Palmer things. I'm not going to go.
Hey, watch out.
What is that?
He'll sue you.
What is that? What is this?
Cold. He's cold. He's a cold player.
Because he's cold as in he's
Cold Palmer.
shit, or he's cold because
No, that's his trademark
Yeah,
celebration.
he's trademarked it.
Has he really?
Yeah.
I freaking love that. Oh, I love that. When he gets a try, he goes
When
through
he-
it. Oh,
he's
sorry.
just-
Excuse me? It's a what?
Yeah, literally. Okay, so when Palmer scores a goal, you'll see him
When
run
he
to
gets-
the sidelines, gangly neck.
Oh, that's wicked.
Gangster.
His version of the Gutherino, basically.
I
When
haven't
him
seen.
and Morgan
so,
Rogers
I'm a
played at
teacher.
Birmingham together.
I'm a teacher, and I haven't seen that. I've seen the whole the jump and
The Sue. Yeah. That's Ronaldo,
seen
man.
all that, but I haven't seen that one.
No one's done cold.
Wow.
Yeah, well, when back in the day when Palmer and Morgan Rogers played together at Birmingham, he actually stole it off Rogers. Funnily enough, it's a Morgan Rogers celebration. Now they're playing the same team. They're best mates. I'm so keen for it. But
And he's trademarked it. Next,
Yeah.
5th, number 5.
Dom Soboslai.
Yeah.
I think Soboslai number 5. It was very contentious with Rice, to be honest with you, and I can run through the rest of the next 7, 8 midfielders that I all think put up against. Because
just
midfield,
without
We'll be
any
here till tomorrow morning,
explanation,
Jesse.
honestly, Jesse, without any explanation, just quickly go through the rest of them that you had, and then we'll move to Jimmy.
all right. Garner, Anderson, Rice, Enzo Fernandez, Stack,
That's my...
Lefay.
All
All
right,
of
stop.
them,
Lefay.
Go.
everyone I just mentioned, absolute freak for the perfect scoring system. They are built for the scoring system of EPL Supercoach.
Done.
Defensive, interceptions, passes, the works, the dirty work. They're the
Brilliant.
boys.
Jesse, just quickly before I go to Jimmy. Jimmy, I've got your list, or I want to hear your list. But Jimmy, just quickly, to talk to us about what are we looking for in a midfielder? You've got 30 seconds.
The main thing is you're going to get points for all your defensive attributes, which is what separates it from FPL. They count a lot more towards the defensive. But if you get assists, goals, that's what you're looking for mainly when you look at midfielders. People that are going to have an output where they can potentially get more points. So you're chasing mainly wingers that play in the midfield, or that are in midfield Supercoach, or strikers that end up back in midfield, and just your cams, your central attacking mids. They're the main ones you target usually, and set pieces.
That's fucking fire. Now I know I need to go and change my mids. Jimmy, go, and I can't wait till you guys rip and tear my team. Jimmy, go with yours. Top 5.
Bruno, 1, we've said that.
Yep.
2, I've actually got Schlobber's Life for the exact reasons Aaron said. I think the set pieces are going to be massive, and he scored quite a few last week. So I'm expecting an uptick there, and he'll get the defensive points as well, because I think
He works hard, doesn't he?
He's going to play. He's going to play deeper this year, so we'll see. I've got Palmer in 3. I love Palmer. I think he's in for a massive year. I've got Foden in 4 for the exact reasons Jesse said.
Foden. Oh yeah, Jesse said Foden. Yep.
And I've got Gibbs White as my 5. I think he's in for a massive year as well.
Isn't it interesting? Jesse was very, very high on Gibbs White, and Aaron had a really shocked.
Oh man, no, I don't know what happened.
5th.
I got done with the wrong player. I heard a different player in my head.
It's just a mistake.
I heard Rodgers. Don't know where I went.
Yeah.
My bad.
Midfield is a very open slather, and like
It's everyone.
sort of get going on Jimmy's point with what you want in a mid. It's like, well, you want set pieces, you want attack threat, you want goal threat, you want creativity, you want key passes, but you want defensive attributes too, because Supercoach scores off everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, God, who is the best there is? Obviously, Bruno is that guy. If you put all the pieces together, there's so many mids. You can go 30 people deep and still have a relevant mid.
Yeah,
That's cool. Bruno Fernandez, 42%. Oscar Bob, 37%. That's
Cheap.
a cool name. That is
Cheapy.
not a soccer. That is not
Oscar
a soccer
Bob.
name.
He's
Oscar Bob.
from Denmark, isn't he, or something? One of those countries.
Sweden.
I don't
There you go,
care,
yeah.
but it's a wicked
Yeah.
name
Just a
for,
random
for
name,
a
Bob.
soccer dude. Oscar Bob. Florian Wirtz at 7 mil is 34% named. 34% owned. Palmer at 31. Madison at 25. Odegaard at 13%. Elliott at 12%. Rice
him.
at 12%. Rodri at 10%. And as you all said, Sobersley
Dominic.
rounds out the 10 at 9%. Let's go top 5 forwards.
I hate that top
Jimmy, I want to go with you to start us off, and then we'll go Aaron and then Jesse. Give us your forwards.
Well, unanimous number 1 is going to be
The
robot.
You just got thrown off because you heard Parramatta Eels are about to win the game.
They are. Yeah, I think Haaland.
They came from 28 down at halftime.
Oh my lord.
We see 2 back. We're not talking NRL now, Trav. We're in the EPL dome.
No, but we are on
We're
a
in the
podcast.
football.
We're
You
loving
know
it.
the
This is what
football?
we do. We just talk shit. We love it, but we're giving you some quality information.
So my number 1 is Haaland for the exact same reasons everyone wants Bruno
He's not
Fernandes.
human? Is that why?
He scores.
Yeah.
He scored 27 goals last year, and everyone said that was a poor year from him. So that's the expectations he has set for himself and the league. Like I can't.
Can you just explain? Sorry, Jimmy. I'm going to jump in here, but
I was about to
what is-
elaborate.
You're saying 27 goals, and that's a poor year. What is the normal?
So
10, 15.
That's fucking wild. I'm sorry.
For an impressive year to be one of the best strikers in the league, you have to get 20.
15 to 20 will put you in that bracket of being.
And
the
he
lead
got 27, and people said he was shit.
Yeah.
Yes. because it was a purple
reason why
patch.
he's 64% owned.
Do you want to hear his stats before last season? I've got them up for you, Jimmy. The goals, if you don't have them.
Go on.
Yeah,
Then.
go.
So the season before last last season was 27. The season before that was 22, which is an
that was a
off
bad
season.
year. Really bad year. Best
27?
striker in the comp.
27 again, and then his first season in the Premier League, he scored 36 goals in 35 games with 8 assists.
Mind you, he was 20 years old? 21?
Oh, I don't know. He's a robot.
20.
He doesn't age. He's probably still
19
20
maybe.
years old.
Yeah, he could have been.
He's a Terminator.
He started.
He's a
Mate.
Terminator, man.
It's his generational talent. This is you don't see a lot that comes through. You see Messi, Ronaldo's once in a lifetime. You see goal scorers like Haaland and, I don't know.
Lewandowski.
I don't think we won't see these dudes.
Yeah,
much.
Lewandowski.
Yeah.
He also got 8 assists last year, so he got 35 goal contributions in 35 games.
It's an amazing output, and that's exactly why he's at number one.
In the Premier League.
Number
Yes.
2.
Number 2 is Bukayo Saka. For the reasons we were talking about earlier, he will
9% owned at 9.6.
He will
Yeah.
take corners, he will take set pieces, and he's actually Arsenal's penalty taker until shown otherwise. So you just sign him up straight away. I think he is number 2, and I think most people should actually look to start with him with Arsenal's run that we were talking about.
He's in my team, everybody.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
Good.
well done, Trav.
I
We
don't
appreciate
have
that.
Haaland.
Oh
Wow.
my God. We'll talk about that later.
It'll come up at like 3 hours to go. 3 hour mark. We're getting through this quick. We're at the forwards.
Number 3, I've actually put down Isak. I think he's in for a redemption year.
Isak, 48% owned at 4.79
He's
mil.
very, very cheap. He's probably
Should
the
be
number
100.
one cheapie.
100% owned.
He's a 20 goal a year striker that we were just talking about, Travis. He will get goals, and I think the counter attack, direct football that Areola wants to play will suit Liverpool a lot more than they did last year with who was their manager? Slot,
Yeah,
that's it.
Slot.
So I think he's more suited to this new style. In 4, I've got. I think I'm going to say it. I think Pedro, João Pedro, is in for a massive year.
He is 8.98, so basically 9 mil at 9%.
Yep, he's Chelsea's attack. He is going to be on the end of Morgan Rogers, Estevao, Cole Palmer. So if they're creating chances, it means he's probably scoring them. So I think he's in for a huge year. My 5th, I don't love it, but I think Semenyo. I think he's in for...
He's at basically a tick under 9.9 mil at 3%.
I didn't expect him to continue the way he did at City. I thought he would take a backward step, but he scored 17 goals last year as a winger. I think he is a player that's probably going to continue. And
Hang on,
Yeah.
17 goals?
yeah,
Yeah, and you're
As-
saying that Haaland had a shit year last year with 27?
Yeah, there's levels to this game, man.
he changed mid-year from Bournemouth to City in the transfer window, and he was immense, continuing to help them push for the end of the year.
Jesse's hearing what I am throwing. Aaron.
Yeah. So, almost exactly the same players, but different order. Haaland, 1, like Jimmy said. No questions about that. My number 2 is a bit of a wild one. It's just because of the year he had last year with Leeds. Wilson. Harry Wilson.
He didn't play for Leeds last year.
Not
Fulham.
Leeds, Fulham. Sorry, he's at Leeds this year. Sorry, getting ahead of myself.
Wilson, number 2.
Yeah, man.
We've
a
had
wild one.
Wilson in both FPL and Supercoach for a long time, and I can't agree.
Number 3, the guy who always burns me. Every year I get him in draft, he burns me. Saka. Just burns me, but I don't know. Supercoach, he scores better, but yeah. Saka, 4, Isaac, 4.8 mil. Injury last year. Season before that was absolutely wild. If he can get that form, he'll kill it. And 5th, Pedro, just for Chelsea. Same reason as Jimmy.
So you
Cole
said
Palmer.
2 Wilson, yeah?
Pardon? Yeah, 2 Wilson. It's a wild one, I know.
Yeah, I can't find him.
Harry Wilson.
Yeah, no, I can find him.
Yeah,
but-
he's low ownership.
Yeah, I've got to actually second.
He's a
guess that.
pod,
Harry
as we
Wilson?
say in
He is.
Supercoach.
Yeah,
He was a
Yes.
midfielder last year. That's the thing. That's what.
yeah,
puts
that's
me
the thing
off
that
him.
throws me. Yeah, yep.
He was a midfielder last year. He won't be a striker for Leeds this year. That's Calvert-Lewin's job.
Yeah, he'll play right wing possibly,
He's
or
going to
left
be
wing.
getting scored striker points whilst playing midfield position. He's
And
gonna
But
Yeah,
be-
surely he takes their set
So
pieces.
he's
Calvert-Lewin on the end of
9.97
headers.
9.97 million. He's owned by one. That's why I couldn't find him.
Yeah, he's
1%.
low. He's a pod.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Wilson's fucking amazing, to be honest with you. I'm not going to doubt that at all. I love Harry Wilson. I just think switching from midfield to attack is going to limit his scoring potential.
Yeah.
Because he's a midfielder. Like, his points were scored and his average and his price, everything was based off him as a mid. Now he's going to be an attacker where those points are going to be reduced.
All
I'll
right,
say the
Jesse.
truth. Sorry, Trav. Yeah, when I put him at 2, Jesse brought this point up to me yesterday about that, and I was like, oh, but I'm still going to stick with my original prediction. of
It's
him at
easy to have a go at other people, Aaron.
2. No,
Jesse,
Jesse gave me information. I'm
Jesse,
saying he gave me
Jesse,
information.
give us your top 5.
Look, Haaland 1, easy. Saka number 2, the ultimate accumulator of points and in the attack position, easy number 2. Alexander Isak number 3, returning to the glory days of 20-plus goals a
Isn't it
year.
interesting how everyone had Isaac and he is 48% owned, but he is 4.79 mil.
Injured
The
last
thing
year.
is, last year was the massive signing from Newcastle too. Like, they are losing plethora of players. He signed from Newcastle for 120-something million pounds. Went there, flopped. They got Ekatike, who was playing well. He got injured. It just didn't happen for him. The only reason he's 4 mil is because it just did not happen last year for Isak. Or Slot.
I think the funny thing is that all of you have him so high in your list, yet he's still only 48% owned.
It's because Ekatike snapped his Achilles in the last game last year.
Yeah.
So their other striker competition is actually out for the whole year.
Gone. Yeah,
So
he's gone.
it's his. He'll be given all the minutes. He'll get all the chances.
Yeah, but he's still...
Yeah, what you're saying,
What I'm
48%.
saying-
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is that...
Owned.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The point
Yeah.
is that this is a dude that you were all so high on, and he's 48% owned.
Don't forget
Like,
Salah gone too.
Yeah,
There's another
Dude,
output.
Honestly, I absolutely have no reasons why anyone would not have Isak in their team. At
100%.
so he should be
No
100% owned. So
Yeah, for that
this
price,
all right,
crazy.
it only took me 5 minutes to get you boys to actually get there, but he should be 100% owned.
100%. Yes,
All
mate.
right,
Yeah,
go,
we all
Jesse,
agree.
keep going.
Okay, so keep rolling on from Isak, who should be 100%, and it should also be fucking 11, 12
Jimmy,
mil.
put some content together. Everybody go and own fucking Isaac. Next one, Jesse.
João Pedro, number 4. Bang.
Pedro, yep. You all
João
have Pedro.
Yep. I did switch mine around. I've actually got number 5, Brian Mbeumo. I
He
did
was-
have
he was
the
in my
Thiago.
fifth
So 8.74% at 6. 8.7 mil at 6%.
Very key figure at United. You know, I think he does better than Sesko. I think he's going to be trusted a lot more than Sesko, and I think you're going to see that little triangle of the front three with Bruno, Cunha, and Mbeumo
Yep.
line up a lot more times than Sesko's going to be coming off the bench.
Yep.
He's going to be probably changing with Cunha. You can ask the United man next to me. Like, I just don't know.
Yeah.
I think Mbeumo's the man for that team up front, and United are a top team.
Boys,
unfortunately.
boys,
Fine.
the forward line is just freaking wild. So Haaland 64%, Isak 48%. Have a look at this. Martinelli 17%. There's a
Martinelli?
fucking 31% drop. Then it goes 70% down to 9%, which is Pedro owned. So your top 4, 64, 48, 17, 9. Then Saka 9, Wissa 8, Guy Carrez 8, and Bueno. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Mbeumo.
apologise to everybody. 6%. Rogers 5%, and Brian Broby at
Brian
5.
Broby, yeah.
What is Martinelli doing up that high?
That's your top
He's
10.
cheap, and I don't know. And the way that you look at this team...
He's 3.9 mil at 17%.
Yeah, but I think he's probably going to get sold or loaned out or something for sure.
Look, realistically,
Bang.
if you can
How
start the
good's that content,
season...
guys?
In general, if you
This
can
is
start...
why you listen to the SC Spectrum. We're all on autism, and we've got some fucking wicked content.
Love it. If you can start any season, whether it's FPL or not, in any format, where you can get Haaland and Isak as your front two strikers, you're fucking doing that every day of the week.
Them two should be 100%
Without a
owned.
doubt.
What about Saka and Isak?
The thing is, though, you're not going to go against Haaland, and you're not going to not have Isak. I don't know. I just don't agree with it, genuinely.
Nah.
I think you should.
Oh, you're going to see later on. But I love this
But
conversation. This is
the
exactly
third-
why people are listening at an hour and a half in.
Yeah, well, the third striker the spot, because you can always change your formation and play a two striker, and you can get two strikers that are going to average you 13 to 15 to at least 10 plus as an average points wise.
But there was only that's an interesting point, Jesse. I apologize because I feel like I'm jumping in a lot to the boys, to the three boys that know
good,
their
man.
shit, and I don't. But I'm asking questions. So you're saying that, but honestly, last year, if I look at the stats, Haaland 12.2, Thiago 9.8, Wilson 9.2, Semenyo 9.1. So people aren't getting 10 plus. So your comment just before about this 10 plus is not happening.
Well, look at the player who got 10 plus. There's only one of them, and it's Haaland.
Yes, Haaland. But you just made the mention of...
But
look, I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm just asking a question because I've got three dudes here who know their shit, and I don't. So my question is, when you make the comment about we've got all these guys, let's change to two forwards who average 10, but there's only one. There's only one that actually averaged 10.
So if you... Okay, look, Haaland is clear one. We can always... Okay, easy, done.
Well, I mean, 12.2 and he had a shit year.
You got three strikers, right? The way that you format your team is however you want to do it, but you have at least Haaland, unless you're trapped and you don't have Haaland. Then you have another striker. And it's like, okay, well, you look at the price point of strikers right now. A lot of them are up in that 9, 8, give or take bracket. Then you've got Isak down at 4.8. You go back. Okay, so scrap the Liverpool year, the big transfer. You got transferred to Liverpool for 120 mil for a reason. You don't go to the team that had won the Prem.
Last year.
He was Liverpool are huge.
You want the stats on that season, Jesse, from Newcastle?
That's
Sorry.
a big one. So when Isak joined Newcastle into the Premier League, the first year he played in the Prem, he scored 21 goals. Very good. General for a striker that's not named Haaland. The second season
I've been potted. Look, I'm sorry, Jesse. I've been potting with you for 3 years, and I've never seen you like this.
He's locked in, eh?
The second year that he played,
I'm loving
he
it.
scored 23 goals. Okay, with 6 assists. Very good going. In 34 games, didn't play a full season. Then he goes to Liverpool. Plays 14 games, injured, Ekatike's there, all shit goes to hell, and the thing that was given to us was a gift of Isak at 4.8 mil. That's all that we got.
And he's 48% owned.
And he's 48% owned for a bloody good reason. So go back to...
But you all spoke so highly about Saka.
Yeah. Saka is an accumulator of points. He's not a goal scorer like Isak and Haaland are. Saka is a winger. So Saka is going to assist. He's going to take set pieces. He's going to complete passes. He's going to dribble successfully. He's going to intercept. He's going to do what Nico Hines does for anyone in NRL. He accumulates points.
Unicorn. Yeah, that's the word.
Find their way in, and he scores 10.
Can't believe I'm doing this and not Jimmy.
So there's a difference. And just look at Isak, go to his season rank, skip last year, go to the two prior, he averaged 10, he averaged 11. That's going to happen again. I don't see a world it doesn't happen again.
So I'm just going to reiterate a comment that I said before. Jimmy, put a post out saying Isak must be 100% owned. Aaron.
Yo. Can I back Jesse up, or like I was trying to when he told me to be quiet?
That's where
we got the goals.
You got it. You told him to be quiet. Jesse, Aaron, go.
Yeah, so on these 24-25, it was 374 points in the season.
That's only a couple.
And the season before that was 313.
All right, so just to be honest, I don't know why I said that, but 426 Haaland, 374 Thiago, 338 Semenyo,
But Haaland, you can't judge
Wilson,
people with Haaland.
But then here, all right, we'll ignore Haaland. Let's go. Okay, so ignore everything I just said. Then Thiago 374, Semenyo 338, Wilson 332, and then Pedro 291.
Isaac.
Repeat what you just said.
Isaac beats all them from his previous 24-25 season and ties with Thiago with 374.
It's fucking wild, and we got him at 478.
Yep.
So is there a world that we can say no to Haaland and just go like a Saka at Isako?
You can, but you wouldn't.
Not worth it. It's not worth it. I think what you do is you get all three. You go Saka, Haaland, and then you're lucky that you have Isak to enable the budget just spent prior.
Absolutely wild. All right, let's move into our top 5 cheapies. Go. Aaron, I'm going with you to start with. Aaron, what's your top 5 cheapies?
Number 1, Rushworth. 3.5 mil. Just signed, like permanent with Coventry.
What the fuck are we talking about? We just spoke about Isaac being...
He's here. He's just spoken about him.
I'm so happy you did that.
He's just spoken about him. He's there. But we just
newly
spent...
promoted goalie.
we just spent like half an hour on Isaac, so I'm pretty sure everyone gets the point. So I'm going to get the wild ones.
We actually only spent 6 minutes, Aaron.
Oh, okay.
And you went with a goalie who's sitting on my bench.
17 clean sheets last year. I know it's the championship, but come on. Player of the year last year. All right. Isaac was my number 1. I just jumped him because you talked about him. This is you're going to say bias here, but Santos, 4 mil at United. I feel like he's going to start at CDM because Mainu has still not returned to training. I don't know what's going on there.
They get 4 to 6 weeks off after the World Cup.
Why is Bruno back?
Because he got knocked out earlier
Portugal
than England
did. Fuck all.
I don't know. Matson?
Can I... Aaron, listen, I've got you on here as a superstar, mate. You're better than Jimmy and James, but you've got to pick your game up, brother. I'm in your camp. I'm in your camp. I want you to be there. I'm looking for ways to bring these to bring Team Rocket down because Team Rocket were the you know they're the bad guys.
Yeah, well, good
Come
luck.
on,
Aaron.
Aaron. Step up, brother.
He's only been trying to beat me for 2 decades, so.
2 decades, mate. I got 2 championships. I got Ian Matson, or however you say his last. I'm pretty
Love
sure.
him. Love
Yeah.
Matson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Hang on,
then,
how do you spell it? Matson?
Maatsen.
Say that again.
Maatsen.
Oh, double A.
Yeah.
All right, so he is not owned by much.
He's a defender.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, 4.5. Very good player.
He's 4.5, but he has no ownership.
The left back of Villa just left to Paris Saint-Germain, so it opens...
Look at
the...
Digne.
Yes, so it opens the window for him.
Yeah. Set piece taking. I don't know if Matson takes any of them, but he seems like he could probably cut it all. So.
And then, just ones to brush over quickly. You got Vucevic, as like 3.5 mil. You got James Maddison, but he's coming off an ACL, so I don't know if you let him roll a couple games, but it's Maddison, man. If he gets some form, he'll play well.
Sure.
And then a wild one that I know these two boys don't like, Norgard.
I'd actually...
Fucking terrible take.
Look.
It's a fucking
I'm one on one, Jesse.
How dare you swear
I'm one on one,
on
Jesse.
podcast, Jimmy?
It's not like... It's a fucking take. All right, I'll give
It's
you
a
that.
wild one. I said it was a wild one.
It is. It's a wild take. But... we'll see. We'll see. He's a very good player. He's a very good player. Come from Serie A. Went to Arsenal. Was very good in the Serie A, too, might I add. Went to Arsenal. Team's too stacked. He was never cutting it. It's not going to happen for him. Norgard could do big things potentially at that club that he's gone. But
Skip
at
his
the same
Brentford
time,
career, Jesse.
Brentford, eh?
Yeah.
As a
Brentford
Aaron
numbers were very
Choco
different,
Choc boy, I'm gonna go past this because it's very easy to have a go at somebody. But Jesse, give us your top 5
in cheapies. No.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, cheapie is under 5 mil, we have said, as parameters.
Cheapie list is tricky business, man. There's a lot.
Yep.
I've got Isak 1 easily. I've actually got Maddison number 2.
Ooh.
Maddison knows ball, man.
Yeah.
What is
Especially in a
Madison?
good team.
What is his position?
James Maddison.
Madison's a midfield. He's a midfielder. He's very injury prone, though. I will say that, and I'll preface owning Madison with the fact that the guy cops knocks, man. He just gets beaten up. He misses games. In the games that he doesn't miss, though, there's a good chance he does something good. So it's kind of...
So he's 25% owned at 4.92. So you couldn't get as close to 5 mil as possible.
Well, that's the thing. Very viable are these ownership too, and I don't think it's unders or overs. I think 25 is probably quite fair for him. At 4.9, like if he was 6 mil, I probably wouldn't have him. I'll be honest with you. It's just not going to be there. He's been around the block quite a while. He averaged 9. Actually, fucking hell, he's averaged quite a lot. Santos. I do have Santos in there, Aaron.
That's number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he's a 4 mil player. He's a mid.
What position?
He's a mid. I just said he's a mid.
Yeah, well, far out, man. You talk so much. 9% ownership, and he is 4.04.
Yeah, so I just... Yeah, he should be getting a good spot, man. You cannot miss a 4 mil price point at a scoreline. Cheapie-wise, number 4, I've got Mamadou Sangare.
You
Position?
bastard. You bastard.
You love that bloke, eh?
Position?
He's
You've been
so
talking
good.
him up.
Position?
He's so
Midfield.
Midfield.
These are all mids, bro. 4.5, Mamadou Sangare. Absolute freak.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's going to take over the league.
Think about this, right?
Here you
Think
go,
about what you're
defensive
going to
stats.
get out of your Garners. Think about what you're going to get out of your, what's his name, Gravenberch? Who else have you got in a good defensive mid?
Rice.
Can someone spell that
Caicedo.
name for me?
Which one?
He's a cheap
Mamadou.
Sangare.
Sangare. Sangare.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
yes.
S-A-N. There's 2 Sangares. There's Ibrahim.
S-A-N.
There's Mamadou.
Keep talking, Jesse.
Anyway.
This is what?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep up to give everyone the content, and I'm
Cheat
just
code.
like, I'm sitting there. Yeah, go, just talk.
Enabling cheat code defensive beast. Interceptions, blocks, everything, headers, the works. This mug can do everything in the middle, so get him. He's very, very good. Great signing for Brentford. I think he's going to be huge. And number 5, I've got... Oh, shit, the line's cleared. I've actually got Vuskovic at 3.5. Very easy, very simple, basic. Just get him, dude. Get him. And you can, honestly, I reckon you can play him. Depending on how you're formatting your team and if you're changing, you're getting stacked midfields and stuff, I think there's every world where you start and play 3.5 defender Vuskovic in your side. Genuinely. So he's my number 5 just because his ownership's critically high as well. Very good player.
Sweet.
Thank you.
As
Jimmy.
Jesse speaks so much, but look, I'm going to be honest. As I said, I'm going to say it again. 3 years I've been potting with this bloke, and he's never been
He's so toey right
energy.
now.
Yep, he is. Have you boys watched The Hawk?
Yeah, I started it.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
Jesse.
the Hawk, he loves getting a boner, especially when the crowd goes. So this is Jesse right now. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got
It's
one.
my favourite game in the world, alright?
Whoa!
You watch me do NRL
Look
stuff
at
and
the testy pop there.
I like NRL. I like Supercoach, and then I'm like,
Oh,
you know
I'm
what?
loving it.
If
Loving
there
it.
was no fantasy sport ever, I'm still this fucking excited about
Nah,
it.
this is wild. I'm loving it. Honestly, I don't care whether people listen. I have so much fun, and I've been on a podcast of a sport that I don't watch for
Love
an
it.
hour and 40, and I love it. Watching Jesse
so
go
good.
like this. This is wild, and we're in an insane privilege to be able to listen to this. Jimmy, go.
My top 5. I had a couple. Isak was number 1, obviously. I like Mosquera from Arsenal. Saliba's supposed to be out for about 4 months, so that opens up a key piece to the Arsenal defence at 4.5 mil.
Yeah,
so
it's huge.
it really is a no-brainer in that sense. Depending if he gets the role, but I think he will because he usually covers that right centre back role a lot when Saliba's out. So I think it should be him first. I've got Colwill at 3. I think for similar reasons. He was out all last year with a ACL injury. He came back at the end. He's going to be good to go this year, and he's going to partner Lacroix. So I think he's going to be a great addition. I've put Pino in just because you haven't set him yet. Vuskovic is obviously another one I like. I like Pino. He's a little bit over, I know. He's just a little bit over.
502, isn't he?
Yeah. And
200k. That's a cheap.
The last one
That's
I've
good, man.
tossed
Yeah,
in that no one's picked up, Trafford. I think he's a cheapie that a lot of teams will probably start with. So
He's my starting goalkeeper. So yes,
I think he
have
will
got
be
him.
a lot. So it wasn't in my top 5, but I'm trying to offer different perspectives to what Jesse and Aaron have already said already.
Yeah. There's a few others too. Like you can throw in bloody Palestra in the defender, like with Colwill too. Like I'm certain Palestra starts for Chelsea on that right wing. Like Palestra's a gun. Matson's up there. Slightly dearer, Kirkes, Milinkovic. Like defense has a lot of really good value, 5 mil and under players.
Yeah.
It's a bloody stacked position. Shit as Newcastle will be, Harvey Barnes probably gets a good run.
He probably
for what
will, yeah.
does. I've seen a lot, and I need someone to tell me Manzambi. Was he signed at West Ham now? No, not West Ham. They've gone down. Who was it?
Aston Villa.
Villa.
Yeah,
He had a good World Cup.
he did.
All I have seen from him. I have no stats. No, never watched anything out of him. Great World Cup.
Eye test.
Eye test. Pass test. So he's another one that could fall in there. But for that reason, I would go Sangare. I almost want to put him as my number 1, to be honest. with you.
Just to be very clear, the eye test is one of the best ways to pick a player. So
Especially when you got the tism like us.
if the boys
You're
speak for yourself, Jimmy, if you've seen the eye test and that's what that guy is, then yeah, I think that's a brilliant call. Let's go into some breakout players. So that's holy moly, man. I've got some work for me. I'm supposed to go to work on Monday, boys, and I'm playing golf tomorrow. So how I'm going to chop this up, I don't know, but I'll work it out. Let's go Aaron. Let's go breakout players, mate. I want 3. And I want price and I want position.
So it's not a breakout player, but my phone just vibrated with a transfer. Bruno G to Arsenal, confirmed. Signed and actually
knew
with...
Mate, I posted that the other day.
We already knew that.
No,
Aaron,
it's official. Look, it's on the Arsenal
all right,
page.
Jimmy, I'm skipping
Hey,
Aaron.
I got it.
Your
Ready?
breakout 3. Give me
I
your
got it.
breakout 3.
I got
We're not taking this, Aaron. Come on.
Rio, number 1, is my breakout. No Salah,
like it.
no
Can
Ekatike.
you do price and
Yeah.
ownership, please?
I got it. So Rio, I can't even say his last
It's
name.
about 4.1. 4.1.
Moha or something.
Midfielder.
Very good. Liverpool winger.
Yeah.
No
Open
Salah.
opportunity. Gakpo potentially leaving too.
That's
Opens
the
that up
news,
for him as
yep.
well.
Yeah.
Man, there's a good chance Rio breaks out this season. Very cheap, very good team.
Can I get the
Just
price
cover on
and the
me.
ownership, please, Jesse?
Yes, you certainly can. I just got to find where he is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's a striker. He's a forward, so awkward spot. 4.89 mil. Rio.
3%
Damn,
owned.
when you
3% owned.
speak so highly of Isaac, Saka, Haaland,
Very hard to fit him in.
can't fit them all. Go,
No,
Aaron, number 2.
Number 2, he's been spoken about already. Luka Vucevic. Again,
Yep.
Luka Doncic. That's NBA. Bro.
Brighton lost their centre-back to Spurs in Van Hecke.
Yeah.
So there's a spot for him. They paid, I think, 40-something mil for him.
He's starting, man.
Yeah, he's
gonna
starting.
be locked
Can I
in.
get a price and
3.5. 3.5.
breakout? Yep, cool.
And then this is more a one waiting on injuries. And we all know he's prone to injuries, which I'm speaking about is Luke Shaw. United haven't signed a left-back, Harry Amas. He got Player of the Month last year in the Championship. He's 3.5 mil, Trav.
Yep.
He is owned by... not many. I don't even see a percentage.
Not many.
I think it's like a 0.%.
Yeah, 0%.
Yeah. So Luke Shaw, very injury prone. Amas has started all our preseason, and like I said before, I don't think Dorgu goes to left back. He stays at left mid all season. Amas, if Shaw gets injured, he takes that left spot, and I reckon he runs with it. There's so much on him. What was that, Jesse?
When Shaw gets
Yeah, when Shaw gets... he played all last season, which was
He
surprising.
played every game,
so
yeah.
he's due, as bad as it is, he's due for an injury.
Yeah,
Love it as Jimmy.
My number 1, who I think is destined for greatness, not just at Chelsea, but the world.
Morgan Rogers.
Estevao, man.
Yeah.
Dude, he's in for a breakout year.
Let's go.
Price and ownership, please, Jimmy.
4.5%, 1% owned.
Damn.
It's
That's
hard
a big
because he's
breakout.
a forward, but dude, when he played last year, watching him just go at fullbacks, it was so refreshing to watch. Someone actually just attack. Like now they get the ball, they turn around, they pass. It's such a possession-based game, and I love that he's bringing.
He's got that flair, doesn't he?
That Brazilian flair, I love it.
It's like Vinny. It's like Vinny Junior. Chelsea.
Yeah. Number 2, I've got Shea Lacey, 3.75 mil.
These are all cheapy breakouts. I'm loving it, boys. This is
young players.
Breakouts. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think he's in for a massive year. I think he's going to get more chances this year with United being in more competitions. It's going to be squad rotation, so he will definitely play more games, and we'll see him come off the bench a lot, I think, this year. But you'll know he's around, so I think that is a very good option. And my third one is, this one's a deep bag for anyone that's been watching Chelsea preseason. Landon Emanalo, the left back.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Really?
Dude.
Quenda before him, but surely.
Nah, dude. Xabi Alonso has spoken about how much he loves this kid. And I think if these left backs don't hit it off to start the year, I think we'll see him very quickly.
Yeah, I respect it.
It's not a super coach pick, but it's
not at all a super coach pick.
No.
It's very much a Chelsea hopeful pick, but
Jimmy,
I kind of get it.
I don't care. I don't care. Jimmy, love it. This is a big, bold take, and this is what we're doing. How much is he worth?
Bottom dollar for defenders.
Surprised he's even listed,
Love
to be
it.
honest
This is
with
why
you.
people are listening to the SC Spectrum.
Yeah,
Jesse,
we got a
go.
deep bag.
Number 1 for me, I'm going to actually break this mold. I'm sorry. My breakout is Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
This motherfucker is signed for Chelsea. This is a big, big deal. Okay?
But the motherfucker started in a semi-final for England.
I'm sorry,
it's not a breakout.
If there's breakout, this, that, he has just done big. He's going to go like from here. He's going to go to here.
He just won a
he just won a
European League.
Yeah, that's not breakout.
Doesn't matter to me.
What's his price, Jesse?
Probably 7-something mil.
Too much.
7.5, I think.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Morgan Rogers.
Aaron and Jimmy has just made Jesse be silent.
Really? I'll never be silent. Do you really think Morgan Rogers hasn't fully done what Morgan Rogers
He started in a World Cup semi-final.
Breakout to me is a young star breaking into the team and just saying, "Oh wow, who's this bloke?"
I'm
reckon?
going to go with breakout as someone like who's
like a rookie of the year,
who's a mid price, who's just going to become an top.
Well, to be fair, he's not max price.
No, he's not.
He had full potential, and he's just given every kid.
He's got more to give.
So
He's got a lot more to
what's
give.
his position?
He's a forward, unfortunately.
So
7.6 mil.
7.6.
Should be a mid.
See,
5% up.
You're so into that. Is that an over Saka, over Haaland pick?
Yeah, I'll preface this by saying there are better options currently to start the season in Supercoach than Morgan Rogers. But for my FPL brothers out there, best be getting Morgan Rogers in that team.
There you go.
Yep.
Next.
Different format. I've got Rio, like Aaron. I've got him second. I genuinely think Rio starts the comp if Gakpo's out.
Yeah.
And by all accounts, I'd imagine Gakpo's out. Genuinely. I just got to wait to see a bit more what happens there. So Rio could be very, very good. Because he's actually insane.
Yeah.
Number 3, Igor Jesus.
Nottingham Forest.
Brought up. Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, Jimmy's not happy, Jesse. Team Rocket is not on board with each other.
No.
No, I can't back that one. Sorry, Jesse.
Seriously.
Go, Jesse. Tell me why, and then Jimmy can say no.
I see this team being very improved. I see a potential in Igor Jesus, and I see him quite cheap. He's a forward. He's about 5-odd mil.
5.4 mil, 1% owned.
Yeah, there is a chance for this guy. Honestly, I can see it happening. The forward position is very tricky in general, and I wish he was somewhere else. But if you're looking for a breakout player in a potentially better team with a good chance to upgrade himself, I can't see Chris Wood leading the charge again. honestly. He's that old now. He's done. I just see it from him. Honestly, I think Eagle has. He's had a good preseason too, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he has had a very good preseason.
Very good preseason. I think he does well, genuinely, especially to start. I think we could have all eggs in our faces when he scores 2 goals game week 1, and we go, maybe this is the year for him. He's
Honestly,
very young.
though, I'm not going to give mine out because I don't know enough, but we've got, I think 369. I think we had about seven different names for breakout players. That's wild, and I love it. This is why this is why everyone is listening to the SE Spectrum for EPL
Why not, Jimmy?
content.
He scored 6 goals all last year, and he was the main man when Chris Wood wasn't there, which was a lot of majority of the year.
Look at Nottingham Forest last year.
I
rubbish.
I think watching him as a footballer, he's not what a striker should be. He's not good.
Have you watched him this season?
Yeah, I just don't care.
Very
Alright.
I don't care.
Let's keep going. We've got 7 really good names, all very cheap, except for one, a dude who played international. So there's a few that are not happy about that. But either way, I think that's fantastic. Boys, who's getting relegated this year? What's the team that's getting relegated? Give me.
There's three teams get relegated each year. I think this is going to be a really tight relegation battle. I'm not sure what you boys think, but I think there's quite a few teams, especially existing teams, that could be pulled into this relegation battle this year. Because I see Coventry staying up.
So do I.
Yeah, they're not in mine either.
Fully see him staying.
So I've gone Hull.
Yep.
Ipswich.
Yep.
Which I think will be common. And I haven't done the one user thinking. I've actually gone Fulham. I think they're going down. I think they've lost their stability in their manager that's been there for years and years. I think 5+ easily. They've lost a few players. They haven't replaced. They've got a 40 million striker coming in from Real Madrid. I don't see how it's all going to click together, so I personally see them losing a fair few games this year.
As a
What's their manager?
Choco, Boy, Wog Boy, go.
I got Hull. Yep, Hull, bottom, Ipswich. And then, I don't know if this is just because of signings and lack of signings. I got Newcastle,
Yeah.
I can
see it happening.
It's either Newcastle or for some reason, I thought Everton, man. Like, they're just...
way!
I reckon they're going to be in the lower half, Everton.
No way!
They'll be in the lower half.
Absolutely not.
You just love Pickford too much.
Mate, Everton will never get relegated.
Aaron,
They'll
can you
never
please
win,
just
they'll
say
never
that again?
lose.
Everton will get relegated.
No, I didn't say Everton. I said they'll be low. I didn't say they will, but they will be low, I reckon.
Aaron. I'm chopping it.
I said Hull, Ipswich, Newcastle,
all of this up.
and then Everton.
Put it in. I'm going to make it say that Aaron says Everton is getting relegated. Jesse, go.
Hull, Ipswich, Newcastle.
Yeah.
But Fulham,
Other than
hang
Aaron,
on, hang on.
It'll be one of them.
Hull and Ipswich is there. Aaron says Everton, and you boys say Newcastle.
I said Newcastle and then Everton, mate.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Christ.
Golden Boy, boys.
Haaland.
Jesse, go.
Haaland.
Move on.
Let's move on.
Okay, most assists.
Bruno.
That's a very predictable league.
But I've thrown in, because I know it's going to be, those two will be predictable, I've thrown in Palmer or Foden as next best. I think they'll be thereabouts.
For sure. And if you know, to the point of Bruno, where you were saying earlier today, Jim, where it's like, there's a lot more competition for United now. It's not just the Premier League now. They've got Champions League football. They've got a lot more going on than they had.
Yeah.
The rest of the comp just rises up like they should do, especially on the Foden and Palmer front. There is competition there for the assist. Not just him.
I don't see him just like towards the back end of the year. He wasn't even trying to score goals or anything. He was just assisting. So
stat padding.
He went out of his way to stat pad. So I don't think he's going to get to that level, but he probably should still win it again.
Yeah,
love it.
Sure.
Next is newly improved team. So what's the most improved team?
Can I go?
Yep.
Jesse, you can go.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Genuinely cannot get worse without getting relegated.
As a Chelsea fan, I hate that you said that.
We are
I
2
agree.
hours in, and you all agree. This is shit content, boys.
Yeah. Look, Spurs, by whatever metric, have decided they are a top 6 team.
Yeah.
They fucking almost got relegated. Okay.
2 years in a row.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. Doesn't happen to top 6 teams, mind you, even though Chelsea finished 10th not long ago. They have to be better.
Everton's getting
team
relegated,
has been
Jesse.
so short up. Everton's not going down. Tottenham has been very short up. They will be the most improved team based off last year's ladder position by a country mile.
So, who are those players that you're going to target? Like, because that would
Senesi has gone
does
from
that
Bournemouth
does
to
that
them.
does that increase? Does that does that bring Supercoach points? And is there players that you want to get?
You know what? It's kind of tricky because the players they have now they've signed very good players.
Yes,
Did very, very well last year at other clubs where they performed very, very well. So it's kind of a hard one because you're not going to go in and buy Marcos Senesi at 9+ mil. You're not going to buy Van Heck at the same price when it comes to it. Pedro Porro being 8+ mil. Their defense is great. Like they know that. James Maddison, probably he's back fit now. He's 4 point something, 4.9. He's going to be a nice buy. Solanke, if he's a 9, whether Richarlison's there or not, I think Solanke could be well improved.
Yeah.
There's players, you've got Kulusevski too, who didn't really get much of a feature, who could be very good. Like Tottenham, they've got a good side.
Yeah.
They're far too good a team to be looking at relegation battle. I think they're very, very. They have to be very well improved. Have to be.
Well, you boys have Hull and Ipswich and Everton getting relegated, so Tottenham won't get relegated. Aaron, who's your most improved?
I went with Chelsea. They finished 10th last year. I reckon they're going to be up top.
Bang.
Up top this year. Top 4, like I had them.
Love that.
Yeah, very good.
Chelsea not in the top 4 or not in the top few is
Yeah.
Rare.
It's unheard of.
It's
Yeah.
rare.
It's not
Yeah,
natural.
they finished 10th last
It's
year.
unheard of. It's pretty common in the last few years.
be interesting to see that your predictions around where they were to where they get and what the jumps
Well,
are.
that's
Jimmy,
what we'll do at the end of the year. We'll come
Yeah.
back on our predictions and we'll look at
100%.
them. I took it quite literally. I think Coventry will be an improved team to the league. I think they're going to be good, but I'm going to say Forest. They had quite a poor year last year. I think I've predicted them for European football. To what level, I don't know yet, but I think they're going to be thereabouts. And yeah, I think they're in for a massive year. They've got a new manager. They've got a couple good players. I think they've got a team that can compete and should compete.
To compete. Yeah, whether it's Conference League, either way, I think they compete regardless.
Yeah.
what's the biggest team that's going to drop off, Jimmy? Let's go the other way.
Well, I think it's.
As
I know what they're all going
Boys
to.
laughing. So let's see.
They're all going to say the same one, I think. So I'm going to change it a little. I'm going to go Fulham. I think they've been a top 10 team for quite a while, and they've just lost their manager. There's some instability amongst the club. I think they're going to fall off quite hard, personally.
Fair call.
Yeah.
It's just Newcastle. I don't know. There's no signings, no players, no coach. Like, they finished 12th, and we're all picking them to get relegated, so dropping off hard there.
Jesse.
I'm going to go Crystal Palace.
Yeah, it's a good take. I like that take.
Yeah, as much as I love Crystal Palace and what they can do, man, I don't know. You're losing your manager, losing your best defensive pair up. It's very hard to come back from at the best of times with world-class forwards, and they do not have them. Or midfielders.
I just want to put one out there as well. I think, taking it quite literally, I think Arsenal will drop off to start the year. They're going to start slow, potentially. I think they're...
Dropping off from first. So
Yeah.
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 Massive
That's right.
take there, hey Jesse.
Not really. Honestly, I don't think it's that massive at all. Like you can't, like you're looking at a team that came first. Like all they
Yeah.
can do is either win the league and stay where they are, or drop off.
Yeah.
All the expectation is here now.
Yep.
So anything less is failure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Champions League for them or nothing,
Considering it
honestly.
was the
League
first,
is gone.
wasn't the first win in a very long time.
2005, I think it was.
Yeah,
Was
so
it?
Yeah.
21
about that.
years, right?
time.
And we're saying things like that. Boys, what's the best signing so far? Aaron, I'm going to jump with you.
I don't want to get biased here. I like Tielemans at 39 mil. He just won a European trophy with a Villa.
When you say 39 mil, are you saying 39 mil over a year? Are you
No,
saying
no, it's his transfer fee. 39 million pounds to buy him.
Irrespective of his wages
Yeah.
and contract, it's his fee to buy.
And I think
Quite low.
with Harry Wilson for free. Like,
Yeah, it's a great signing.
bloke's an animal.
Heck of a signing.
For free, anything for free, if it's someone who's going to put out numbers like they did last year, it's a good signing.
Wilson for free is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely rude.
I'm
Go,
going to
Jesse.
jump.
Speak up.
For me,
No,
I'm
James.
going to go the complete opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to money spent. I'm going to go straight to Elliot Anderson.
He was my third.
It's going to be a gun. They've just lost Rodri. And you know what? To be fair, they lost Rodri after signing Anderson.
Yeah.
Had Rodri been sold prior to Anderson be signing, they would have asked for way more than they did. 116, was it?
Yeah.
Absurd amount. It's £1 million too. It's
Just to buy him? So is that 116,000 that goes into his pocket?
$116 million
Goes to the club.
to the club, from one club to the other club, to just get his permission to sign his contract.
That's like Storm asking for Nathan Cleary. We're going to pay Penrith.
Yeah, we're going to pay you.
But not what they put in his pocket.
No, not at all. No, that's a different story altogether. There's signing bonuses. There's weekly this, that. It's different.
Yeah, he'll be on a couple $100,000 a week.
At least. Yeah. And you know
Probably
what?
2, 3.
Yeah, I reckon probably 200, 250 minimum.
Damn, that's more than I fucking earn a year.
Pounds
That's
too.
shit.
Not dollars.
That's
Pounds.
shit.
He was the most
All right.
expensive
All
right.
British player of all time. Or
Yeah,
English player,
very,
sorry.
very, very good player for the midfield that they definitely needed. So
That's wild.
Yeah.
Love it. Jesse, good call. Jimmy.
I've gone Spurs signing Senesi and Vanek for 50 mil. They've sorted it.
good.
Was that combined?
Yeah.
Well, Senesi was a free.
Oh, wow.
So they just paid 50 mil for Van Heck. So they just sorted out their whole defence, which was atrocious last year, for 50 mil, which I think is bargain money for two. Trav's not aware of what
Trav's
money is
losing it
spent
over
in
the money,
Premier
yeah.
I'm
League.
just sitting there thinking, holy
understand.
shit.
No.
Can't work out the scale of this kind of
No,
game.
I
Yeah.
don't. I don't
You know what?
understand. And I'm
And to be
loving it.
fair,
I'm
we-
loving learning. I really am. Jimmy knows I love to learn about
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
man.
oh man, 50 million, and you're just saying that's a
It's funny,
bargain.
and you know what? Robertson for free.
Yeah,
That's another good one.
throw that in.
Got Oro already gun, world class right back. Two fantastic centre backs. God, they were good last season. Kinski in the goals. Spurs have shored up, man, big time.
Yeah.
And they've got a new manager who's very good too. Like,
Van de Ven just signed a new deal as well.
not even including him too. Far out.
James,
Player.
love it. James, start us off on the worst sign.
I've actually thrown in Newcastle's whole window. I think
Sad.
it's so sad. They've lost so much talent. They've probably sold $200 to $300 million worth of players, and they've signed one or two. And then
Did they do that so they could make some money?
they did it because
Money
they had
hungry
to,
owners.
and all their players wanted out. So, because
I love
they
that.
just they had a poor year, they can they can
Bad. It's
And they
dire
can-
straits in
I
Newcastle.
love the what is that game? Fucking what's the
You're
game?
telling the
Shooting-
story, bruh.
I love
yeah.
it.
So I can't put it down because I hate picking on players before they've played.
I've got one.
But I think Newcastle's whole window has been poor, so I will
Yes.
say that much.
Aaron.
Let Jesse go. Let Jesse go.
No,
No,
Aaron.
yeah, go, Aaron, you go.
Oh,
You go.
mine's Mateus Fernandez for 85 mil, man. Like, bloke's been relegated twice and somehow scored a move like that. Like, how do you get relegated 2 years in a row and someone's still saying, give me 85 mil for him?
Yeah,
Let me
that's
just stop
crazy.
you right there. Do you remember when Ramsdale relegated two teams in goals and went to Arsenal?
Exactly. Like, how? What? He was the worst signing in. Ramsdale's rubbish, too.
Who else relegated? Slavia signed for Chelsea after relegating Southampton.
Like, man.
Yeah,
I don't understand
and
it.
injured too for 70 mil. Never forget those days. My worst transfer of this window, God, it's funny. Alejandro Garnacho. He's so
Yes.
bad. He's so bad.
Isn't he?
And
Doesn't
we
he
have
already
to-
want out?
Yeah, no, Villa want out.
Yeah,
For a week, and they don't want him anymore. And I'm just like, it's
wow.
almost like Chelsea swindled Villa into it.
He's already showed up
Money
late
for
to
a guy.
training as well.
Fuck, the kid's just,
You're talking
man.
about worth. Like, to be fair, Mateus Fernandes is a footballer. Okay, maybe
I'll
the
rate
team
him.
got relegated. His transfer fee was quite high. Garnacho's just a shit bloke.
Yeah.
Very different, you know.
Yeah, he is. I'll agree with that one.
It's different. He will do very good things at Tottenham. Garnacho is a shit bloke.
Oh, I went more off the fact that he's been relegated and the 85 million fee. Like, how does that?
I don't think you can take what relegation is for a grain of salt. Ward Prowse got relegated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Bowen?
that's what it is.
Can I just-
Jared Bowen got relegated.
Can I just email that club that just paid 85 mil just to give me 1 mil? Like, I don't even earn under 50k a year.
Well, actually, I
And
just
I'm
saw something where
very happy where I live, but fucking hell.
I
Like,
saw
you guys are
news-
sitting there talking about this dude and how shit he is, and someone just paid 85 freaking million for him.
Hey, Trav, I can
Wow,
set you up
especially-
harder. There was a transfer
go.
fee that was 200 million.
Nah, that's
Neymar.
wild.
Neymar.
Neymar a minute ago.
Yeah, but that's because he's even my 8-year-old daughter loved Neymar.
200 mil, mate.
With the World Cup, oh man, you should have seen the World Cup. My little one, Addie, she's 8 years old. She is all over Messi, all over Neymar, all over
That's so
Ronaldo,
good.
and I loved it.
Did she
watching
get
my-
amongst the Matildas craze when it hit Australia as well?
Nah, because she's a bit young.
Yeah, okay.
But she loved hearing all the boys at school, and then she comes home and says, "Let's watch this game." And I was like, "Yeah, cool.
perfect.
Let's wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and we'll watch it."
It's funny.
But-
I think 80 odd mils like expensive and a lot of money, but you look at in the Serie A, Bergamo Calcio just went bust, finished, gone.
Didn't-
That's a club that's 120 years old.
Wasn't one of the clubs? Wasn't
For 20
someone
mil.
in Saudi?
20 mil fee.
Wasn't someone in Saudi offering the dude from France, Mbappe, like 2 billion or something to sign
I
with
don't
them?
know.
Ronaldo's on 3.6 million a week.
It's fucking
A week.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
man.
That's just money that they're
And you know
earning,
what?
let
And it just
alone
blows
their
my mind.
marketing and incentives.
No one there's been so many players, and particularly there have been clubs that have gone into administration in England. There's been clubs in Italy, especially lately.
Yeah, it's
but
big
Calcio
there.
going down when Hilo played for him, when like Tonali played for him. He just signed for 80 mil. Like someone's got 20 mil to pull a club out of the depth. Help these things out. They just let them go bust.
You
Sad.
boys are sitting there saying Cole Palmer's trademarked this. I've trademarked Travis Boys. It's my team for everything. Here's my EPL Supercoach team. Let's do it, and then we're ending it. This is so goalkeeper. It's Trafford, and I've got Rushworth. Aaron, your favourite player. Defenders: Munoz, O'Reilly, Frimpong, Vuskovic, and then on the bench I've got Mosquera. In the midfielders I've got Fernandez. You tell me, Jimmy.
Szoboszlai.
Yep. Palmer, Bob, and then Elliott. And then forwards, I've got Saka, Isak, and Martinelli. And I've got 780k. I know this is a good team, boys. I know it is.
Oh, I do not like Frimpong.
You know what's funny? You completely missed the avoid section of the pod.
No, that's coming.
There's a couple of avoids. We've still got a couple of avoids. Well, you got a couple of avoids, my boy.
No. There's another pod that's coming.
Ah, there you go. There is. There's plenty. Someone else talk, please.
I actually really like your team, Trav.
Oh, why?
Alright, so do
For
I.
the most part, I love it.
I just don't like Frimpong. He's always injured. Just, yeah.
For a no Haaland team, I can respect it. I just think with that Haaland money, you should be able to spread it better than starting Vuskovic and Bob.
100%. If you don't
Okay.
have Haaland and you're still starting Bob,
So I can tell you now, there's
Something up.
lots
And you
of
have
teams
no
out there
goalkeeper.
that are like this.
You have no goalkeeper.
Sifting through the EPL Supercoach pages, and
Yep.
Mm.
I know there are lots of teams that don't have a Haaland.
Yeah.
it's
So,
a very good team.
What would you do?
Martinelli
Get
got to
Haaland.
go. You can get Haaland. I think, honestly, and as much as I love Bruno, I genuinely think midfield is such an open pool of
Yeah.
players where striker is a shithole. You get the best one. Midfield, you can afford to fade Bruno and go down to a 10 mil Morgan Gibbs or a Rice or a Garner or something.
Let's do that. Let's do this live on air.
Bro, Anton Stack, you can afford to do this.
James Garner?
So who would you go Fernandez down?
Me, I'd go to Foden.
Yeah.
Personally, and you're going to save yourself 5 mil doing that.
For similar output.
I was just about to say similar player, like similar style, yeah.
Honestly, my team's going to be the SE Spectrum team. So let's do this. So Fernandez down to Foden. Yep, done.
I would go Oscar Bob up to Enzo Lefebvre as well.
Yep. I like Lefebvre a lot.
That's fun. He was right there. You just missed him. Enzo Lefebvre is quite high up. And then, I don't know, I'd find a way. Maybe Munoz. You could afford to go Munoz down, even as much as I love him. You could go down
so
to
I've got 1.2. Quick.
Munoz down.
Please Bim Frimpong.
Yeah, Frimpong gotta go. Go to Palestra.
Right. Done.
Or Colwill. Palestra, Colwill. It's
Colwill.
Whatever one.
Colwell.
Colwill's a bit more safe, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And start Mosquero.
Yeah. You don't think there's any risk of Hincapi taking that spot?
Maybe.
Well, he's played a lot of left back, and that's the hope I'm carrying out.
What about, you got White and Calafiori, though?
His name, please?
Calafiori is the left back. That's
Who am I swapping
man.
Frimpong for?
Colwell.
Spelt?
C-O-L.
L. C-O-L.
Yeah.
Levi.
Yeah, Levi.
Yep, he is there.
Okay, so that's that. You got 1.3. I would then go Harvey Elliott on your bench.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably make him Sangare, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. I'm starting Sangare.
What about binning Martinelli for a base price just to get all his money?
Mamadou Sangare. The next one you can afford.
Yep.
That's the one. That's him. Okay, and then I would probably take Martinelli and turn him into Wissa.
Your striker, Trav.
At least.
Bench striker.
I just think Wissa's probably going to get some minutes.
He has to. Who they got?
He has to.
Newcastle. So bad.
All the way down.
Osula, maybe?
Yep,
Wissa?
that's the one. Yep.
Probably does the job. For a no Haaland team,
no Bruno.
And no Bruno.
Yeah.
Holy dooly, what have we done?
Yeah.
Some kind of Frankenstein. This is some kind of deformed...
This is the SE Spectrum.
Get rid of Munoz to Haaland.
This is the pet you put in the basement.
Also, I would get rid of Rushworth.
Yeah.
Because you need to be able to loop.
Get Penders.
Yeah, get Penders for 3.5 mil.
Either Penders plays and he's great, or he doesn't and he's a loop.
Yeah.
I think that's good value.
I got Fraser Forster on my bench. I think he's like 50 now.
Who'd you say?
Penders. Mike. Big Mike.
Any of those keepers down there will not play, so...
Yeah, because you need to be able to loop through your goalkeeper.
Why do you need to loop through the goalkeeper, Jimmy?
So you can loop.
Because I don't think... I don't know. How many times did you do... Yeah, go. Because it's not an NRL, it's not an AFL, it's not an EPL... it's not an NFL, it's not an NBA, because you never loop in NBA. So talk to me about the loop.
Near impossible. So it's actually quite enjoyable to loop in the EPL because it's very easy to do. So what you want to do, in my opinion, is take enough keeper. Because what happens is you don't have a flex, you don't cop an auto A of your lowest score in your entire team because it's formation based. So what happens is you bench your starting keeper and you captain your nuff keeper. What happens is you just get your keepers score anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's positional AEs.
It's a free loop.
It's a free loop every single week. The only thing that you have to be mindful of is the positional, like what time does each kickoff, schedule fixture happen. Because, sometimes your AE might play before your keeper and then you just can't do it. But either way, if you nuff your keeper out, you loop your bench keeper on, you get your starting keeper's score regardless. Very, very easy to do. Free loop, no flex, no AEs. Just get your keeper and a free captain. So good. Just don't have two keepers, honestly. It's not worth it. Just, you need a loop somewhere.
Cannot tell you how good that content is. Alright, boys, is there anything else?
Look, I don't know, to be honest with you. I feel like we could go on for longer, but
Yeah.
I think 2 hours 15 is probably a nice way to wrap up. Your team is very fun, I will admit. I do respect a lot of that side. Enzo playing, you got Soboslai on there, you got a great defense with Munoz and O'Reilly. It's a cracker team. It'll do well. It'll do well at the no Bruno Haaland,
We're gonna call this the Tism crew. It's Travis boys under the SE spectrum. It's the boys team. Let's wrap this up. Shit, yeah, boys. There will be a couple of more pods. One will be the Avoids pod that we'll get on to. Az's got his Choco Boy's got his little son there sitting with him. What a cutie he is. Jimmy, anything else you want to end?
No, just the potential that we might just do a pod the week before, maybe, and just talk about some captain's options, and
So that's
maybe
next
the
week,
avoids
yeah?
then. So
That'll be in a couple of weeks.
So we'll just see how we're going and what the schedule looks like, because we're hectic at the moment.
I don't think we're. I don't think. No, I won't even get there. Jesse, anything you want to end on?
Not at all, mate. Otherwise, it'll take too much time. Love it.
Nah, 2 hours 15 is a long time.
Let's go, boys and girls. Everyone that gets into it, enjoy EPL. We are SC Spectrum. Smash that like, smash that subscription. Get onto YouTube, get onto Spotify. Give us a rating, a review. It's all free shit, right? It's free. That's how you can support us. It doesn't matter. You don't have to give us any money. Just support us by free. Azza, you're a freaking legend. Team Rocket, the boys below me, they Azza, you're showing them up. Let's go.
I doubt it. Not Jesse, mate.
Jesse was on freaking fire, and I loved it. Love it. See you, boys.
Laters,
Cheers,
mate.
man.